No, Alina, not everybody's aware of that because the pro-Palestinians do not know that. Joanna, do you remember when that little airman lit himself on fire and was like, I have top secret info on a genocide. I am intel. I know everything. They're lying to you. And he lit himself on fire for the White House. And it turned out he was a fucking E2 who had just got news unit. And he didn't know anything. And then all the pro-Palestinians said he was a martyr and they were going to remember his name forever. And they don't even know who the fuck he is now. Do you remember that, Joanna? Because I do.
Come on, they probably didn't even let that guy into the fucking skiff.
I don't even.
Did he even like in process yet? Come on.
I was gonna say, did he even have enough time to like get approved for a clearance yet? He was an E2. He had just gotten there.
Intel is a long tech school. He must have just. Yeah, he had just left like his fucking.
Or he was in tech school.
I guess in the army it's AIT, but it'd just be tech school.
He was.
Yeah, like.
No. AIT in the army is infantry, advanced infantry training.
He just got there.
What are the odds that he was still in training?
No, not true.
How do you know? I don't remember seeing a unit patch.
Really high.
I saw a plain uniform with just name tapes and a flag, and that was it. I did not see a unit identifier anywhere, and he showed up. It was just
that's so funny. He wasn't even. He didn't even get to a unit.
He was either in the process
of
checking.
He didn't even get to his duty station.
I'm intel. I know all of them. Yes, because in training we just spill all of our intelligence to anyone that's in the field.
They don't even give you access to any classified information in training. Well, I mean, I guess that depends. Like, if you work in radar systems, then they'll classify, like, a week of your training up to secret. But fucking everything's classified up to secret in the Air Force.
In my training, in my training for comms, it all had to be secret or above because, like, we actually dealt with encryption even in training. But, like...
Yeah, but even then, they weren't, like, letting you guys into a schoolhouse skiff.
I had to load encryption. So,
like, go look at fucking, like,
I had to load top secret,
enemy positions.
I had to load SIC keys into stuff.
Well, yeah. You gotta load everyone's fucking crypto and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put the crypto into the mids, alright?
What are the odds this kid saw a drone strike video in fucking training and he went, oh my god, it's a war crime?
Can we extend this to one of the unclassed drone strike videos that's put out by, like, the White House? Not like he saw it on a classified forum. Because he didn't have a zipper token. It's not like he went on Intel Share and looked at it.
Yeah. But did you guys see the White House's newest TikTok?
No.
I gotta pull it up. Hold on.
Is it based?
Yes. It is unironically based.
Good. Is Armion a boy or a girl?
Armion is a boy.
Does anybody know?
Oh, it's not the newest.
Armion, can you prove that?
Yeah.
Okay, here.
Army, can you prove
guys,
what
shush.
you just said?
Shush.
Sorry, we're getting gay.
It's just a millennial edit.
Nice.
I just want to see more F-35s.
Aura.
Ooh. Wait, who is that?
That is so tough to win.
Oh, look at that view. Oh, God. They can get rid of Trump in the video. I just want to see more planes. Trump was sodomized by Satan Yahoo. What?
Oh.
What happened to all the American bases in the Middle East? They're still what?
They're all fine.
Yeah, they're all there. What?
I'm really confused for some reason. Like some of the really like IRGC brained people are under the impression that like they've all been eviscerated, but at the same time, the U.S. is still conducting thousands of combats, but all the bases are destroyed. Yeah, they're all fine.
Some of them have a new fire pit. They are gone.
Yes.
The OSP, can you show me any evidence that they are
Really?
gone? Hey, I should call some of my friends that are currently over there right now. And be like, hey, did you know you're gone? You're not actually there. You're dead. You need to move
Yeah,
on
I
to the
know
afterlife.
like entire MEUs out there right now, and I should like talk to some of these guys and ask if they're all gone. That would be shocking.
Joanna, you need to move on to the afterlife. You're already dead. You just don't know
Yeah,
it.
no, I mean they took me out. The IRGC is soy. If your military has to use 11-year-olds, you're soy.
Did you know that injured Americans have been flown to Germany?
Unless you're Armenia, in which case it's cool.
we're not so.
OSP, we have U.S. medical facilities in Germany. So, yeah. That's kind of their purpose. That happens a lot. I like how they find out we have facilities in different locations, Joanna, and then they always get these like fucking conspiratorial things where it's like, I just discovered this base exists. It must be for this purpose. What is wrong with you?
Sorry, I'm kind of playing poker right now.
No one asked.
You're what? You're gay?
No.
Same thing.
When did you become gay?
Never.
I just ordered an eye wash station for my garage today.
Fuck, you need an eye wash.
Gas,
station,
gas.
For working with chemicals.
What kind of chemicals are you? What are you doing in your garage?
Don't fucking
What are
worry
you
about it.
building? What are you building? Huh? I would love to tell the State Department and collect a nice cash prize.
As if I'm not already on a fucking watch list somewhere.
State Department's not gonna give you any money, Armyon.
Israel
give me all the
denied
money.
ground support to the U.S. Oh my God! It's almost like anyone who knows literally anything about Israel's military knows that. Like, even if Israel wanted to, they couldn't do that.
Yeah, the Ayatollah could have told you that.
The Ayatollah could have gone
Well,
Israel
not the
forward.
current one.
I mean, he probably could. He could have been like, Israel forward deploying troops to another nation for an extended period of time. No, they're incapable. And then he would have gone back to fucking a child. I'm Iranian and I support Trump. The Iranian regime must collapse. I agree. I just don't like Trump. 100% agree. Fuck the regime. Fuck the RGC. Take him down. I just don't like Trump.
I like Iran, but I don't really care about the IRGC.
I hate that I have to give Trump the credit for doing this. I hate that I have to give him credit for it.
Wait, hold on. He
Guys,
hasn't done
tap the
anything
screen.
yet.
Tap the screen.
Hold your horses.
He gets
And
credit
also
for
an
blowing
agreement
the thing
wasn't
up.
reached, so you know what that means, Anthony? I get to fucking guide more JASMs into more people. I'm just kidding. We don't guide JASMs into people usually unless they're important people. We guide them into equipment.
So what you're saying is I'm talking to a real life war criminal right now. Holy
Bro, been there,
shit.
done that.
America.
I follow the Geneva
OSP,
Conventions, though,
OSP, is it possible
usually.
to stick to one line of thought for more than 5 seconds?
No,
I want to see if OSP would.
OSPs.
it is not.
OSP, Toronto weddings. Oh, it's this crazy fucking bitch.
Hey, you never told us.
Oh,
what
you
that one
privated your
crazy dude-
account. Did you private your
Yeah,
account after last time when we went and looked at all your shitty photos?
You never told us what that dude sent you from yesterday. I don't know. I wasn't there. but you
Oh
said
God, I
somebody
gotta.
sent you some crazy
You
shit.
were there on the panel for him. Actually, Joanna, were you there for the
No.
crazy? His name was like SPG Platoon or whatever, and he was like, "Look, his profile photo was stuff he got from Ukraine."
No, I wasn't there.
Okay. His name is SPG Platoon, and his photo, he said, is like from ERB block or something, or ERA block.
Wait, so did he
You
claim
guys
that
want
he
to
was
buy it?
fighting in Ukraine?
No. Okay, well, this person can get muted. OSP, why don't you just come up? Go
Oh
ahead
yeah,
and
that
request
guy
up.
was on Fob's live. That guy was
Yeah, on
fucking
Fob's Live.
a little strange.
Okay, Joanna. So you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Owen Muphraphy. MUPHRPHY. If you are who I think you are, you probably remember that I talked about in that panel. Not even what I talked about, that I talked about. In the RSA servers, my father, it's abusive PDF file type stuff. He bought me all those crazy combat manuals that I talked about, and also my first plate carrier in the middle school.
Oh, nice.
At one point was a sworn holy warrior, sworn on a sword, not a Bible. My father is currently trying to work for another defense contractor. His name is Michael Joseph Muphraphy. I believe that what he does in my life is horrifically unethical, and regardless of what he's done in my life, stealing secure servers, I think he meant to say servers, but he put a G, servers, and giving them to somebody, question mark,
Maybe he meant
who reached the books I do that he bought me, question mark, genuinely represents a risk to his nation. The server is our Dell R620 10 bays that were modified by RSA and sold this part of a security solution. My father consciously stole them.
So
They did not have. Hang on, we're not done yet. We got 2 more paragraphs. They did not have the data erased. I have used the drives that were in them in my own storage stuff. However, they did come with a little auto mirroring SD card. I think you meant SD card thing to boot off of. I still have the data on those. If not, I still have the servers in their serial number. They were stolen from paychecks. If you believe that my behavior is concerning and stealing is bad, I believe you should report this to everyone on my father's LinkedIn. If you're comfortable with further communication, I will share anything you
what the
request,
fuck is
including
going on?
photos of the server's personal notes about my mental health. I'll even show you the combat manual he bought me in 6th grade.
Bro.
okay, so the quick caveat for that is that guy did say he was a schizophrenic.
He did?
Yes.
Did he just have a fucking full schizo episode and DM me?
Yeah, no, that guy is genuinely a schizophrenic.
What
Not
the
even as an insult,
fuck?
he's just actually schizo. So, yeah, that was really coherent, though.
He bought me in 6th grade. What the fuck? I'm so happy finally
yeah.
JD Vance realized that he can't negotiate with terrorists. I don't know why it's taken the last few administrations to realize that.
I'm surprised that the Iranians are... Actually, I don't think the Iranians are really taking these negotiations serious.
I mean, are we actually negotiating with someone, or is it just a puppet behind a curtain?
Well, apparently... the
Like, is there
negotiations
physically
are
someone just holding up a puppet?
at the hotel, right? Apparently there's like the Pakistanis are running from room to room, passing the messages on.
Hello, sir. Hello,
That's what I
sir.
heard. But the
Iran
negotiations
say they
were
want-
happening at the hotel, and the Americans are in one room, and the Iranians are in another, and the Pakistanis are used as couriers.
There's
for the
no way that's
messages.
real. I hope you realize that. There's no way that's real.
There's
I
no
don't know,
way.
man.
Can you imagine the Pakistanis they're sweating. They've been running back and forth for like 3 hours now. They're like, hello, sir. Iran says we end this war if they get to annex a Washington, D.C.
The best
Yeah,
part,
we saw
Joanna, the best part is they're probably on opposite sides of the same room with the conjoining doors, but they won't use the doors.
Well, that's why they
Yeah.
Mitnick. That's why they claim that story to be true because Iran's like, I don't want them to strike the building, so we're just going to be in the same one as the Americans.
Why not just be in the same room?
I don't fucking. I guess they won't do it face to face. That's what I heard. They
Because
refuse to
then
negotiate
then
face to face.
Chad JD Vance is gonna get activated by
What?
Mossad and he's gonna pull out like a pistol and just eliminate them
JD
all.
Vance doesn't pull out everyone, no.
That's because the IRGC does not want us to know that they're just 3 children in a trench coat.
Also true.
3 Jewish children in a trench coat. Oh god. Oh,
Wait, what'd you say about Jews? I love Jews.
juice? I like juice. Pineapple juice. Oh fuck! I do want pineapple juice now. Shit.
God save the IDF, you know.
Hello, Pedram. What's up?
Hey guys, I'm Iranian, and we don't want any deal to be made with Islamic Republic. You know, the Iranian regime is called Islamic Republic of Iran. They do not represent our culture. Everything about them is Islam. You know, the word IRGC, it stands for Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Nothing about it is about Iran. You know, we don't have an army. So we are really thankful of, you know, America and Israel, and this regime must collapse. It must collapse because Trump thought, you know, he can implement the same strategy that he did in Venezuela, but it doesn't work in Iran, you know, because they're all theological Shia Muslims. They're very dangerous. Their whole goal is to destroy Western
I mean, they're not just normal Shias either. Shia 12erism, so it's extra bad.
Wait, hold on. The IRGC are Shia, but the other anti-IRGC, they're also Shia.
Yeah, Hezbollah is a Shia organization.
But army.
No.
The IRGC is specifically Shia 12ers. Like,
But vast majority of Shias, they follow the 12 Imams because 80% of Shias are Iranians, 80 to 90%.
No, I know that, but I'm saying even the anti-IRGC Shias are still Shias.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
this is just a Zionist chill.
They're not going to be that pro-West or that pro-Israel. Yeah. They're just anti-IRGC.
Oh, my back. Fuck. Guys, tap
I think
the
an
screen.
important caveat to make is that Armiyan is a Sunni Muslim.
From Azerbaijan.
Disgusting.
And he follows Sahih al-Bukhari. True.
What's one of the
what do you think about this, Armiyan?
I think one of the funniest Shia hadiths that I like is, what is it? You can't wear black shoes or your dick will fall off. Is that it?
They acknowledge
you can't. No. It's either
black shoes.
You can't wear white or black. It's one of the two. It's either white or black shoes, or your penis will shrivel and fall off.
I can confirm that mine has fallen off. So
all right, I just like reading. I just like reading the hadiths. Sunni hadiths are fucked. Really goddamn fucked.
If these negotiations fall apart, which they most likely will, what next?
The bombs continue.
No, they have.
No,
JD Vance literally went on television and said that the negotiations, no deal has been made.
They haven't achieved a deal yet. Or they're not even close to a deal yet, but not that the negotiations have stopped.
For every
they'll give times to Iranians. They give time to Iranians to accept the deal. If not, Trump will attack them again. That's what I think.
I mean, right now we're intel gathering. Like, when all this happens, you're gathering intel on where they're regrouping, who's actually in charge, because who knows, with how many people have been killed at the top of the RGC, you may have a power struggle coming soon, which would be interesting.
Did you see the news about the U.S. intelligence? They're claiming that China is getting set to deliver more air defense systems in the coming weeks. But they also claimed that they were sending air defense systems at the beginning.
You're from Syria, brother. Rafij, please.
Hello, Ahmed. You need... Wait, what?
No one's
we
from
love
Syria.
you, brother. Yes, you need help. Rafij, please.
We're not from Syria.
Yes, from Syria.
No, we are not from Syria.
Yes, you speak Arabic, small English, brother. Comment.
No Arabic.
No one speaks Arabic here, bro.
Get the blast. Comment, brother. Comment.
Okay, call 1-800-BASHAR. Sorry, this number is out of service.
Nice.
You should have hit him with the salam alaikum.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Ahmed, we're
That's
not doing
inshallah.
the
Alaikum salam.
we're not doing the fucking
Salam
donations.
alaikum.
He's just taking the piss.
Mashallah.
And no one realized that Iranians are actually not Muslim. Like 80% of Iranians, they don't consider themselves Muslim.
I know that there's a large chunk of Iran that's not actually Muslim because obviously apostasy is punishable by death and all that bullshit. But I don't think it's that high. Like the reality is you're not going to get the reality is you're not going to get a real percentage because you're not going to get an accurate statistic coming out of Iran. It's just not going to happen. I think it is a very high percentage. I don't think it's as high as people are claiming it is, though.
Official government statistics claim 98 to 99% are Muslim.
True.
But
Base IRGC.
closer estimates put it at around 90 to 95%.
Why is my camera not doing everything automatically? Oh, what the fuck?
What?
I just tried to fix the brightness settings on my camera on my other stream, and it looks like I'm like, I don't know, it's a fucking...
Hey, what is a LAIRCM laser?
What's a laser?
No. What's a layer CM laser?
I can explain to you what a laser is, Armion.
No, what the thing that they found in Iran that I've been seeing, but I just don't even know what it is. It's some sort of DIRCM system. Oh, okay, never mind.
Congratulations, you've answered your own question. Guys, tap the screen, get people in here. Tap the screen, tap. We have not been live for 2 weeks, so we gotta get people back in here. God damn it, my fucking neck, dude.
Whoa, you can't say that word.
Oh, there's the nerve. Oh, fuck. Hello,
Hey, so
Thrax.
Anthony, how did you enjoy being, witnessing Mads live?
Oh, I've been here live plenty.
That was fucking ridiculous. I don't go to.
It was just annoying that I was trying to get up in digital. I was literally, he let 3 people up before me when I was requesting before them.
Does he even have mod?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's just being a little fucking soy boy still.
Why doesn't he love you, Sergeant Scott?
He got mad because some bullshit happened in his live a couple weeks ago, and then he straight up blocked me on everything. And it's just finally blocked me on some things and is still being salty about shit.
And how does this make you feel, Anthony?
Disappointed in how childish he's being, considering he was the one that was talking about how all the Europeans take this app too seriously.
And how does this make Armion feel?
Who cares how he feels? He's a fucking Armenian.
Wait, why don't I have mod? Give me mod or I will brutally touch you.
I thought you did have mod.
No.
Why don't I have mod?
we all know why you don't have mod, Joanna.
No. Oh, why? Because I'm getting hired at Palantir.
It's the same reason why Issa doesn't have mod.
No, that would get you more preferential treatment, Joanna, if I had Palantir on my side.
You do? I got hired.
Moderator failed? What?
What? No, I have half mod.
Hang on.
It's illegal to
Hey, Joanna, did you know that when Anthony was showing us his car like an hour earlier, I saw like Ryobi tools in his garage?
I did not know this. No.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for telling
I'm
me.
gonna ban you for that slander.
How did you get so educated, Armion?
I went there school in a foreign
School?
country.
Okay, Joanna. Never mind.
See?
Helena doesn't come around here enough to be a mod.
I haven't talked to Helena in like a month. I don't know where she is.
I don't know.
She's been busy giving me German lessons.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else less appropriate.
No. She's she's married to like a fucking colonel in the German military or something. If I go to like
But he likes the F-35.
Ramstein on
So
a TDY before I leave, then he's gonna beat me.
Joanna, he prefers the F-35.
Yeah, he's based.
So he's awesome. Did you move? No, I'm still in the same house that I've been in for like the last 8 months.
Not for long, you're not.
Do I have to look out for a Jasmine incoming?
No, you got to look out for a Duran drone.
Someone say my favorite fucking word.
Jasm or drone? Which one was it?
No, Anthony's own undoing is going to be those fucking RPGs that he's printing.
Yeah, Anthony doesn't have long left. Or so I've heard.
A rocket engine. Wonder what I could put this in.
Wait, you have a drone, right? Just stick one of the RPG ends to the drone and have some fun.
I am personally as technologically advanced as 90% of the Iranian military.
I'd say you're more advanced than the Iranian military.
This is true. I have.
No, they have fiber optic drones. He's only got a radio.
Yeah, but I have CAD software. That automatically makes me more advanced.
Take your rightful place as leader of Hezbollah.
Oh my
Inshallah.
God, they actually put up a banner on the hotel in Pakistan.
What does it say?
It says Islamabad talks, and it's got all 3 flags on it in a fucking
Not
crowd.
only that, but they forced all the guests to leave.
Naturally.
They told them, you have to leave. Like,
Get the
this
fuck
part of the
out.
hotel. It gave them a notification saying you have to leave by 5 p.m.
Good job, Chud. Well, that was very rude. Why would you call Army a Chud?
I think he was talking to Anthony.
I think he was talking to you.
Yeah, he was talking to Army.
Anthony, do any people call you Tony?
Very few people in my life.
What's up, Tony?
I'm kind of bad you are.
Wait, so then why
You're
are
not
some
close
people call
enough
you
to me
Sam?
for that. I've explained.
your
You've literally
middle name?
asked me this before. Sam 41 was the call sign that I had before the Marine Corps when I worked at the police department. I used it as my call sign in the Marine
You
Corps.
worked at a police.
Oh, you were a
Yes.
cop?
No,
What?
no, I was not a I was not a fucking
Wait,
police officer.
That is
what age?
crazy
what
Anthony
age,
wore.
What age did you join the Marines?
18.
What?
All right,
How
old
did you-
timer.
How are you in the police department?
You realize you can do stuff like as a police aide and as an explorer before that, and you don't have to become an actual police officer because you can't become a full police officer until you're 21. But no,
So you were
I
like-
had it as my radio call
You were a
sign.
super JROTC kid.
Yeah, but I had it as my call sign. So I just kept it, and I didn't want to use my real name on stuff.
JROTC kid final boss.
I guarantee you, Anthony wore like camo pants to school and like combat boots.
No, who's Navy JROTC? We didn't have that stuff.
What rank did you get to in Navy JROTC?
I
you
got to become an
demoted?
officer, then I got demoted to fucking to Master Chief Petty Officer because they made
He
me the
was a
Command
golden
Master Chief.
boomer.
You got demoted in JROTC.
I got demoted but promoted at the
Yikes.
same time because they made me the command master chief. They're like, we can't have you be an officer. We need you in charge of all these kids.
Wait, they demoted you to enlisted?
They
I don't
demoted
think
me
that's
to
how that
they
works.
demoted me to a promotion. Oh god, I look like a fucking
Nice.
prisoner of war here. Oh god.
Oh, is there a photo of you in JROTC?
Yeah.
Let us see.
Hang on. I did the silent drill platoon thing.
That's so tough.
Did you demand respect?
You have
from
so
your
much
peers?
aura.
No, because it's fucking cringe.
Yeah, but you were that age. Nobody knew it was.
Yeah,
cringe.
everyone makes fun of them.
It's still fucking cringe.
It is cringe, which is why everyone makes fun of them.
Thoughts on Bosnians who want to come to America? What the fuck?
Bosnians are just Serbs.
I am from
Preemptive.
Bosnia. Take me to America.
Just like
Everyone knows
just
it was
I really
the
want to
Turks
see
were also being
that you are
preemptive, right, Army?
No.
No,
that doesn't count.
That doesn't count, huh?
Mm-mm. Kosovo is Albania. What the fuck?
Hey,
Alright.
Armion. You were born in Bosnia, correct?
No.
Alright, hold on. Here, okay, so that's me right there.
Wait.
This is.
What?
Hang on.
Wait, go back. I want to see that face.
Oh, that's aura.
Hang on.
That doesn't really look like.
So there's me with my M1 Grand. This is a few years older, but this is the last year. Look at all those ribbons. Look at all those awards, Joanna.
Not gonna lie, you
Look at
don't
that.
really look like you did when you were a kid.
Oh my god, you were stacked.
Dude, I
Yeah,
was
why were you a
fucking
Chad?
stacked.
Yeah, you were such a Chad back in the day.
Man, look at this.
Holy
Me flipping
shit.
a rifle. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that M1 Grand.
15 years, 200 pounds ago.
I didn't know you had so much aura.
I was such a little fucking chud.
Nah, you had aura back then. I wouldn't have been your friend, but you still had aura.
I wouldn't have
Well,
talked
yeah,
to you.
because
but
he might have bullied you.
No, let's be real here.
Israel?
Where?
Oh god. I'm pretty sure I've got old YouTube videos of me actually doing the fucking drill platoon.
Israel,
stuff.
best friend of every country.
Please,
Yo,
God.
someone
please
named
God, have YouTube
Chupacabra
videos.
wants to join? Chupacabra?
Oh,
Guys, tap the screen. Well, how are we at
Iran-
2,000 likes? What is going
Iran
on?
has-
Where are my
Iran has
normal viewers?
humiliated USA American boots and no Israeli boots, so Israel first.
What?
I don't know. Some dude in the comments.
Nice.
Kunta Kente 84.
Oh yeah.
Kutakinte. Oh my god. 2004. I wasn't even in high school back then. Holy JRTC. Yeah, dude, I had a fucking massive stack.
Wait, that was in 2004?
No, that was
No.
no. He was saying 2004.
Jesus Christ. Isn't that a Kendrick Lamar song?
What do you
Okay.
know about Kendrick Lamar?
I only recently found out that he's like 5'3".
Wait,
Yeah, he's tiny.
hold on.
He's tiny. Kendrick Lamar, he's like 5'3", 5'4".
Yeah, he's a
I
little
type
guy.
in Kendrick Lamar. The first autofill is height.
Height.
He's 5'5". Holy shit!
Oh, he is.
Oh my
Yeah, he's a
god!
little
short as
guy.
fuck. He's a chud.
I
saw him
lost 2
performing at the
subscribers
Super
on
Bowl.
YouTube.
And all the women.
Yeah,
were
both of
following
those
him.
were me.
Okay, let's go to my videos.
Long as you're tracking.
Let's go to 50 videos per page. Let's go to the last page of videos.
Can we hold a live on why Anthony is such a boot?
I thought only army guys were boots.
No.
Oh, oh,
Oh god, here's all my
oh.
Counter-Strike videos. Oh, do you guys want to see one of the commercials that was playing the most commonly when I was in Japan? It was fucking wild.
No, let's not bring up Japan, guys. It's a sensitive subject. It's a sensitive subject for some people.
What the fuck?
Oh. Oh. Nice. Shalom.
I don't know what this is. This, but
Shabbat.
every time I would get in a Twitch stream, this commercial would pop up.
You fucking weeb.
Dude, I don't
You
know.
disgust me.
But hey, then there was this one. Hold on, this was good. Honda Cars Okinawa.
Oh yeah, that's a banger.
Are you getting flashbacks right now, Joanna?
Yeah, a little bit.
This is literally a fucking commercial for a Honda dealership.
Man, this really makes me want a Honda.
Where is the fucking Honda?
All of those in the back. Honda Cars Okinawa. That was what it was for. Honda Cars Okinawa. Accept your message request. Where?
Is it Okinawa an island? Shouldn't they be selling boats or some shit?
They're part of Japan.
Do you think that islands don't have cars, Armion?
No. The UK has no cars. Everyone knows that.
Wait.
I agree with that, but
That's why all the Africans get there by boat.
true.
See,
How do we get to my
it's true
message
because it's
requests?
logical.
Requests.
Well, it's not logical. It's true because it's illogical.
Oh, Iron,
Some
I need
dude-
you to get up here real quick because I need to read you a message from someone last night.
Fentanyl fried chicken. That's a name.
No, I need to read him the name. Oh my god, it is. I need to read him the message from that schizo dude. There's playing Counter-Strike in Japan. God, that was awful. Hackers everywhere.
So when you said that you had a Counter-Strike video posted, I remembered that when I was about 12, 13 years old,
Mhm.
I made a video and I posted it on YouTube of like Call of Duty stereotypes based on the Dude Perfect
Mhm.
Stereotype series. None of you will ever see it, but I just went back to watch it and I cringed really badly.
All right.
So you're a YouTuber, Armion?
Oh, but I was a YouTuber. One of my videos got 33,000 views, but they blocked it from
Armion. Armion's my favorite YouTuber.
They blocked it because I was a kid at the time and I was getting so much hate in the comments that YouTube automatically took down the entire comments and wouldn't let people like or dislike my video.
I used
Based.
to have a lot of fun playing ARM and doing video edits. There's a video I've got. We're held up in a building, and we're trying to fight in all different directions, and we're trying to give out comms of where we're getting shot from. And one of our guys sticks his head up out a window and goes, fire coming from bearing 40. Fuck me! And then his character just falls over dead.
Did you play Squad?
Yeah, I played
3 or
Squad.
whatever it's called.
I played Squad. Dude, I've got plenty of old, just funny fucking 2-3 minute edits
I'm afraid to say, but at some point we've all thought we could be YouTubers.
I've got a well, I used to play with a bunch of YouTubers. And I used to do this stuff. Oh my god, this. I've got a video of we were playing Arma 3 Unsung, which was the Vietnam mod. We did a lot of war crime reenactment, and I titled the video "Conducting Foreign Relations in Vietnam."
Hell yeah.
Say goodbye to your college application, Anthony.
Anthony has no college education.
Wait until Harvard sees that. You're never getting it.
There's me running around drunk playing Black Ops 2. Nice.
Because Anthony is a homosexual.
That tracks.
Some would say.
There's Airsoft.
Yeah, look at his hair.
I'm looking at his hair. Anthony, are you a homosexual?
No, he has a wife, or maybe that's a lavender marriage. I don't know. Could be.
I mean, we'll let your asshole be the deciding factor here.
No.
All right.
Dude, I uploaded a video from the schoolhouse one time of us like giving each other buzz cuts because like fuck going to get your hair cut.
I thought you were gonna say something.
Joanna, I remember I went back a couple years ago to look at those videos, and there's just this creepy dude asking for more videos of us shaving our heads and asking for close-ups. It's so fucking weird.
Oh.
So did you facilitate or?
Did you give it to him, or
No.
you blue ball him? What happened?
No.
That's your blue ball him? Yeah, Anthony's not one of the boys.
What is this?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna hold out on him. Fuck Anthony. Somebody said, "Why doesn't Africans float to New Zealand? Is it a logistics thing?"
Hold on, Iron just sent me the video of him showing up to court and then reading to the judge that he showed up with an active warrant and was told to leave, and she's like, he was told to leave? Because they gave him the wrong court time.
Nice.
Okay, is this it?
Wait, are you streaming
Nice.
on Twitch right now? What
Yeah.
is that?
Well, this is screen recording. Oh,
How
hang
many
on.
viewers do you have on Twitch?
I don't fucking know.
I'd imagine that TikTok is your biggest one,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, look at this. This is when we got the VBS system. This is this thing is basically Arma 3 for the military. Also, tap the screen, guys. We're at 2,000 likes. What the fuck is this? Is like this is like the worst rated live I've had in probably months. I'm at 20 viewers and 2,000 likes. What
Because
is
you're
going
not
on?
talking about political stuff.
Yeah,
I can normally talk about regular bullshit and it still just happens. So this is air rifles. Look at all those Taliban. It's not very good at registering shots.
Oh, I gotta go meet with some representatives at Palantir.
Look at that reload. Look, I got him. Oh, what? Reproduce content? I'm showing my own content. What is this?
You got a restriction?
Yeah, I got gifting suspended. I'm showing my own content. This is my content. What the fuck is going on? Yes, the military version of Arma. Well, it literally is Arma. It's just the VBS.
To boost your viewership, I can say some insensitive things about the Jewish community.
No, please don't.
Okay. I could say some insensitive things about the Muslim community. But that won't really garner viewership.
No, it'll just make them angry. Guys, tap the screen, please. Get people in here. Share the live. Anything. Jesus Christ. Is there anything in the iron? I need you to get up here. Okay, let's see. Iran fails to reach agreement after historic peace talks with Pakistan. Is it really historic just because they did it? Trump was ready to fire Tulsi Gabbard until Roger Stone stepped in. Why? No sound detected. What? Trump had grown frustrated with Gabbard following her March 18th congressional testimony, which lacked a full endorsement of the Iran conflict intentions. Yeah, that's... Army, do you remember, like, when they were doing the testimony and Gabbard was like, Iran does not pose a threat, and it's like a month ago you said they were a threat. All our reports said they were a threat. The past, like, 4 or 5 administrations have been saying they're a threat. What's going on here?
Nobody really gets their information from the same fucking source, even though there's one right answer.
Yeah. I feel like I should just restart the stream because this is bullshit. I don't know what's going on.
I would, because you're fucking restricted.
Can I even see the restriction?
No, you're still restricted. I can't gift.
I can't even see the notification for restriction on my end now. That's interesting. Intel briefs just don't happen or get read. Oh, that has nothing to do with an Intel brief, Mitnick. That's like literally her entire job. All right, I'm gonna restart. Army, you coming back?
Yeah.
Okay. Come back right after this, everyone. Come back. Damn, the spam, that was fast. How do you get into a live and spam that fast? Hey, what? Let's see.
Damn, you have 13 superfans?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, 7.
I don't know how to tell.
Oh, but it it costs $13 a month.
I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to change that. I made my subscription price as cheap as fucking possible, and it just
Who
did
fucking
that with the
cares?
super fan
You're
thing.
making like $80 a month just from that.
I don't know why I don't actually get anything from it.
Do you not get the money?
Doesn't tell me I do.
Liberal nonsense?
Oh, that's a literal fucking North Korea supporter. He's just fucking weird. He just
the
comes
word
in
you're
here
looking
and
for
spam.
is-
He's obsessed and comes in here and just spams a bunch of shit.
Did you ever? Did I ever send you that documentary about North Korea? Or like not documentary, but it was there was a Russian film crew who was in North Korea going to make a legitimate movie, but no, the North Koreans were so bent out of shape about how they wanted their country perceived that the director said fuck it, and he faked actually filming the movie, and instead he documented how the North Korean like leadership was forcing the actors to do this and that and that and that to make the North Koreans.
Oh
look
yeah, you
good.
told me about it. You didn't send it to me though.
Yeah, it's really interesting, but apparently the North Koreans were pissed at the Russians for airing it.
We threw her on for breaking the deal. I mean, we haven't made a deal for them to break.
I don't think that there will be a deal.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna try background real quick and see if it works.
Yeah, I was just about to say you might need a new prompt.
Usually gets people. But let's see on this one.
Because I don't think ice is really on topic anymore.
Why is that fucking god damn it? It didn't do the transparent background. Oh my fucking god. It saved the fucking transparent background as a JPEG instead of a PNG. It just flattened it.
Eugene, would you give up? I don't think so. I mean, I don't support Ukraine, but I still know why they're fighting. Well, they're fighting for themselves, Eugene.
Yeah, they're fighting for their sovereignty and their freedom, their existence as a people.
And again, I'm not even pro-Ukrainian, and even I know that. They can't win, Russia can outlast them. I agree, but even still, I'd rather fight and die than fall under enemy hands.
Yeah, it's rather die on your feet than live on your knees.
Yeah, but orders change all the time. They should just give up. Yeah, but would you give up?
That
No,
sounds
right?
pretty defeatist.
I don't think it's noble either, but fuck nobility. I mean, we help Ukraine like we would help Taiwan, how much can we really do? I don't know if that's a fair comparison.
Yeah, it's not a fair comparison.
Netanyahu, I did see something like that, yeah.
What?
OSP about that. Something in Spain where they blew up a Netanyahu thing, like a bot, like double or whatever.
Oh no, terrorists doing terrorist things.
I don't think it's about defending the land. Zelensky is a traitor. How is Zelensky fighting?
Zelensky's a traitor?
traitor?
I need you to come up here and explain this because I'm confused. How dare you defend your
Oh.
country, you traitor?
If Zelensky signed the deal, then you could call him a traitor, but
Yeah, he's doing exactly what his people have asked for. Don't give up on us. Don't give up our fucking freedom.
yeah, I did see that Spanish thing. It was like a bunch of civilians. Like it was like a big protest, an anti-Israel protest. in
I'm
Spain.
Spanish and not everyone thinks like you are in TV. What? He just called Spanish terrorists? No, I said people blowing stuff up are terrorists. Like what?
Eugene, I agree with the sentiment, but it's like the notion that I don't.
Yeah, like
I
that's
agree with the notion, but not the sentiment.
Eugene, you seem like the kind of person that would just immediately surrender if someone took like Eugene, if I kick in your front door and say your house is mine now, do you just go, well, I'm out. Thank you.
Are you French by chance, Eugene? That's a very French name.
Spanish news anchors message to Netanyahu? No, because I don't really care what the when the fuck has has Spain been relevant in the last few decades? I don't care.
I wouldn't surrender to everyone, or I think you mean anyone, but exactly. That's
Eugene, why don't you come up here on the panel? I want you to come up and talk.
Ben, I think that they're gonna get nothing done and that fighting will resume.
Yeah, more bombs. Let's go.
It's gonna be interesting to see how both sides adjust, though, post-break.
Army, do you like my Shahid drone piece in the background? With the Sherman tank in front of it?
See it.
Let's.
Your head's coming. Oh yeah. Nice. Is it a Giron drone or a Shahid drone?
It's a Shahid. It's the right aileron flap, I believe.
No, Eugene. I don't think even Anthony supports a ground invasion of Iran.
Hormuz is still closed. Okay, and
Yeah, did you see that in Ireland? This guy went onto a U.S. military base and started beating a C-130 with a hammer.
wow, the Irish being terrorists. Shocker.
The Irish just doing Irish things.
Literally. You on Substack? I mean, I have one. I don't use it. Eugene, why don't you just come up here, dude? You could just ask these questions on the panel. I already invited you up, and then you turned off invites. The Irish are freedom fighters. Were the Irish freedom fighters when they sent Germany a condolence letter for the death of H-Man?
Based.
Have I done lives with Rebel Intel? I've done plenty of lives with Rebel and that Intel guy. Rebel lives near me. The Irish were based when they threw off the yoke of English oppression. I mean, you could claim they threw off the English, but no, they didn't.
Did they?
Yeah, did they? Who's still in charge? Hello, Rowan. What's up?
What's the difference in
That's
spelling?
a child.
Bro, I'm not a child.
How old are you?
18.
Okay. What's your question?
What's the difference in spelling between live and live?
That's a child.
They're the same.
Also,
Yeah,
your name
so
is
why are
Rowan
they?
16.
No, that's when I had my baby. I was 16 when I had my baby.
What does this have to do with what we're talking about?
No, but why is it pronounced different?
Maybe you shouldn't have had your child at 16 and you should have finished school.
It actually explains a lot. France is behind most Middle East regime changes, and I hate them for it. Bro, I don't think the French couldn't even do a regime change in Mali, let alone
Yeah, I
fucking
don't.
Middle East. France,
Guys, tap the screen.
listen, France had one of their servicemen unalived and did absolutely nothing. They're not doing shit.
Tap the screen. Oh, I just knocked over my rocket engine. Shit.
Don't
Thank you
even
for joining the team.
see.
Yeah, tap the screen, join the team, all that stuff. Let's boost the numbers up. We gotta, dude. This is even worse than it was last week, or than it was earlier.
Well, you haven't streamed in a while.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah. When I miss like a day of streaming, like going live, like it's nothing.
Your lives are always restricted, though. What are you talking about?
That's true. But ever since I got rid of the prompt where it says Russia wins, I've been getting restricted less and less.
Fuck you, fuck Russia. Saudi Arabia restores East-West pipeline bypassing Strait of Hormuz.
That was like 3 weeks ago, dude. It's not breaking news.
In Internet Times, it's like a year ago.
Maybe it's because he's in Saudi Arabia.
Do you like the flags on this? Does that work?
Yeah. But you have the Chinese flag there for some reason.
Are they not involved?
I guess.
I guess.
It was not at full capacity. Yeah, but I mean, still, it's a poor man's substitute for the Strait of Hormuz.
Wait, what if I do this? Oh shit! What did I just do? Oh fuck! Oh fuck! What did I just do? Hold on. Expand. Oh. Oh. Did that change things?
It just made it into FOBS format.
Okay, but you guys can still see the full screen, right? Like my camera and shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, who was that?
I don't know. Wait, so is my screen now tinier than it's tinier than it was now though, isn't it?
Yes.
Damn. You know, people keep getting different fucking hello. Linton.
Linton, I'm sorry, but your bio screams divorced dad.
What? Oh no. Linton, what's up? Linton. Hello? Linton. Alright. Drop him.
His bio was, don't mistake my kindness for weakness. The beast inside me is sleeping, not dead. That's so cringe.
Oh no. Okay, let me see how this looks on my other phone. But we don't see your text lines on top. Yeah, I took those off already. Hang on, let me look at the live. Oh, but I can put the images bigger down here because the chat is below now. Interesting. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can change this format.
Well, what I would do is I'd bring the. Actually, the text might be too small. That's the issue.
Hang on. Moderator settings.
The UN, I think everyone thinks the UN is kind of fucking useless. KB. You can try to reform it, but it's not going to make it any better. It's still going to be fucking useless.
I can't change the live format from my phone as mod. Interesting. But now if I go to settings. Oh no. Oh, didn't mean to move there. Okay. Hey, we're both giant.
Yeah, I can't change the format either.
Okay, hang on. Change layout. Okay. Oh! There we go.
But that does the same thing with the chat cutting off most of the space.
Does it?
Well, you can see the flags, no problem. But if you tried to put like text underneath,
yeah, that's fine because I can put the flag, the chat, or I can put the text where the chat is. This changes things. Okay, this is better. This is better. Okay, now I gotta change the guest boxes on the fucking shit.
shit. Now you got way more likes.
Yeah, let's get these likes up. Now we got this shit working. Let's go. I hear you tapping. Oh, now the guest boxes are bigger on the other stream. Oh, this is good. This is good. I like this. It's like I'm doing a trade-off. It's slightly smaller, but it looks better. Oh, there we go. Can you flip the flags, please? No, I got that. Okay, everyone's tapping these. Yeah, let's get these likes up. Let's go, everyone. Oh, this format looks so much better on the other screen, too. I like this. I like this a lot. Army on. Fuck you.
When you were talking about losing 2 subscribers on YouTube,
That's voice cracks.
They did they did a massive purge of bots, and everybody lost like hundreds, if not thousands, of followers. I ended up losing like 100. So they might have done the same thing on YouTube.
I lost 2 subscribers.
Yeah, but don't you have like 2,000?
I've got like 4,500.
Oh.
Hey, let's see on let me look at my analytics on Twitter. Let's see if I lost anyone. How do I look at my analytics? Creator Studio. Analytics.
Premium.
You know, guess what happened with my followers, Arby?
What?
I lost 1. Another Ukrainian drone with explosives was found in Finland yesterday. What?
Yeah, that was like a week or 2 ago.
What, did it just fly into the abyss? Like, ah, fuck it, I'm going this way. Right on the Russian border. That makes sense. The UAV that came down north of Korvala was found in a preliminary assessment by the authorities to have an unexploded warhead attached. This makes sense, like, especially since it's right on the border. And, like, something from your ally accidentally flying into your country is a lot different than something from, fucking Russia flying into your country. Guys, tap the screen. Get everyone in here. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Okay, let's go to the news. Trump says it makes no difference to him if Iran reaches its deal. Oh, no.
Yeah, I saw that.
Not reach a deal? I don't care.
This kind of sounds like he has his mind made up on what he's gonna do.
It's like, I'm gonna bomb them no matter what.
Hey, fuck you. You started yawning, now I'm yawning.
Manhattan DA launched an investigation into sexual assault allegations against Aaron Swalwell. What?
Oh shit, is that dude that had like 4 cases against him?
On Saturday, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office confirmed its Special Victims Division is investigating sexual assault allegations against Representative Eric Swalwell, with officials noting no charges have been filed yet. Reports from the San Francisco Chronicle and CNN published Friday detailed allegations from a former staffer who claims Swalwell essayed her in 2019 and 2024 while she was too intoxicated to consent. Ooh. Denies the allegations as absolutely false, while attorney Elias Dabai claimed that they are a coordinated effort to undermine his candidacy. CNN reported 4 women accused Swalwell of sexual misconduct within hours.
Yeah,
that does seem a bit weird if 4 people who are all unrelated to each other come out all at once.
I don't know if you saw, but Mayor Adams, the former mayor of New York, is now a citizen of Albania.
Wait, you don't see the American flag now? That's weird. Oh, so if you're on an iPhone and you're not on the panel, Army, it cuts off like right here at like the Iranian flag.
Hold on. For real?
Yeah.
Hold on. Give me a sec.
Yeah, I have to like look. What's going on? But Android doesn't have that problem. That's weird. You saw what I was talking about, right, Army?
Yeah.
That's weird. Why is it broken?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Hello. What's up?
Not much.
What's on your mind?
Yesterday I was fighting another communists, and they told me that in Davos they signed the digital euro.
What?
In Davos, the meeting in Davos, they signed some sort of agreement to accept the digital euro, digital currency.
All right.
So you tell me, how crazy is that?
I don't really care what Canada does. Canada's irrelevant to me.
No. He says, wait, was
About
that Canada?
Davos?
He said Canada.
No, he's a communist.
I thought he said they signed it in Davos. What?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't fucking care, dude. What's that got to do with American interests? If it doesn't, I have no interest in it.
Oh, Canadian and American interest. There was a Canadian liberal convention, and one of the Canadian officials advocated for creating a quote Berlin Wall between Canada and the U.S.
I gotta show you. Hang on, there's a funny video. I gotta ban a bot in my Twitch chat. Get out of here, bot. Okay. Let's see if I can find this video. Oh, is this it? Let's see.
If we want to defeat
please just keep the
gendered.
Right.
Quick point.
This is funny. I gotta show this. This is one of my favorite videos, Army.
Privilege. Quick point of personal privilege.
Yes.
Guys, first of all, James Jackson, Sacramento, he, him. I just want to say, can we please keep the chatter to a minimum? I'm one of the people who's very, very prone to sensory overload. There's a lot of whispering and chatter going on. It's making it very difficult for me to focus. Please, can we just, I know we're all fresh and ready to go, but can we please just keep the chatter to a minimum? It's affecting my ability to focus. Thank you.
Thank you, comrade. Okay, is there a speaker against name, chapter, pronoun?
Point of personal privilege.
Yes.
Please do not use gendered language to address everyone.
Oh.
Also, Army, rule of thumb is a mod. Don't accept people unless I say so.
James Jackson, Sacramento DSA, he, him. I have already asked people to be mindful of the chatter of their comrades who are sensitive to sensory overload, and that goes double for the heckling and the hissing. It is also triggering to my anxiety. Like, the be comradely isn't just for, like, you know, let's keep things civil or whatever. It's so that people aren't gonna get triggered, and so that it doesn't.
I'm again restricted. This is bullshit.
What
the hell are we watching?
The Socialist Convention.
Point of privilege even mean?
It's telling you your privilege. You need to listen to us.
So when they say point of personal privilege, that means listen to me talk? Jesus. Just tell them that this is your content.
And I gotta edit this box here real quick. Yeah, this is a this is a socialist convention.
Affect their performance as a delegate, okay? Your need to express yourself is important, but your need to express yourself should not trump or over, like...
I see that no one's clapping for me. It could be because I'm not engaging, but it also is because everyone's doing this. And that's really important, because those loud bursts of noise, even though this is a noisy space, when we can do something like reducing that, that's really important. So please don't clap, shoot up these. We have a lot of disabled comrades, and a lot of those are invisible disabilities. You don't know who it is that is having a more difficult time navigating this space, and this space was not created with all of their needs in mind. So it's up to us to modify that space to make sure that everybody is able to move in the ways that they need to move. And additionally, with the noise issue, like avoid hissing, avoid waving banners, right? Because there's all sorts of things. If you don't know what to do, show up these, right? I'm sure there's lots of ways that we can communicate to each other without needing to rely on something that's going to hurt somebody else. We have quiet rooms that are available. There's a range of options of these, right? Please don't go in that space with anything that's like an aggressive scent, for instance, right? Because we don't want to put people in stressful situations that they don't consent to, right? And there are right-wing infiltrators who are trying to get in here, but it's going to be really traumatic for people if we're not making an affirmative effort to de-escalate each other and de-escalate ourselves, right? Take a deep breath. Feel better before you say anything. Don't really talk to anybody who doesn't have a credential, especially if you claim to be from the press. You have no idea who that person is. Please do not talk to anybody who identifies themselves as a member of the press without having credentials. Don't talk to cops. Don't talk to MAGA assholes.
Wait.
Oh, we're almost there. Just
he got mad at them for making noise again.
I like how they call each other comrades.
Yeah. What's the latest news after the talks fail in Pakistan? Pretty much nothing. The news is nothing. Suspended gifts during 9 minutes? Yeah.
Did they end up including, like, so there's a ceasefire-ish right now, right?
Mhm.
So did they end up including Lebanon into that?
I have no fucking clue. Nobody even knows what the actual official ceasefire is.
Nope. Nope. Lebanon has been deemed its very own conflict with Hezbollah, not the IRGC.
Yeah. This is all just a clusterfuck.
Could be worse, man. I've been dragging a dude through the proverbial TikTok mud recently.
Is it the dude who was like, keep my name out of your mouth, but also, hey, I like when you make videos about me?
No.
The as a Jew dude?
No, not Big Gay Wolf, no.
Oh.
No, the one before that.
I don't know then.
22-month vet who shits on people who think that they're a vet. So his words are, he calls out people who are 3 years and below for acting like true vets. Then when I call him out on the same thing, he gets all pissy about it.
How long did he serve?
22 months. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And when you call him out on it, he'll go to VA policy, and I'm like, I'm just using your words, dipshit.
I love hypocrites.
So J.D. Vance apparently signaled that they're still open to negotiating after a week or like 10 days on another round, but they're going to be, if they do, they're going to use a different delegation, I guess.
That means he wants to go home. That's exactly what that means. Tap the screen, guys. Keep going.
There's an Anthony Scott request. Should I accept?
Oh wait, that's how did I accidentally misclicked on my fucking phone as my backup.
I
That's
guess
weird.
they are putting them on test if the ceasefire gonna be real ceasefire.
I don't even really care.
How long do you think this war's gonna continue?
Until we get bored. Until we get bored of blowing up Iranian pieces of shit.
I mean, Ukraine, Russia, Iran, Israel.
Oh, you created Russia? A couple years more, probably. Hammer,
much?
get up here and say some controversial shit so we can get more viewers in here. Years, dude. It ain't ending anytime soon. Never got it. Wait, hang on. I gotta move you.
No! Don't put him under me.
I gotta Hammer, come up and say some controversial shit.
So I just checked Trump's Truth Social to see if he posted about Iran. All he did was post a poster for the UFC White House card.
Nice. Pineapple goes on pizza. Only Hawaiian pizza. Nothing else.
That's true. I do like pineapple on pizza.
With honey and pineapple.
Why can I not move the guest on the computer? Gifting will be turned back on in what the fuck? In 4 minutes. All right.
I'm reading that some media outlets are claiming that Trump may try to impose a naval blockade of Iran.
So are we pulling an Uno reverse card here?
I get no blockade, you get a blockade.
3 young people all trying to join at the same time. Wonder what could happen.
That's. I've fallen for that trap before.
Justin and Trey, are you 2 teenage friends sitting in the same room planning to say the N-word?
Please, it's 100%.
No, I won't say that.
Cooper saying I don't know and then saying I don't know, Justin.
I didn't even say your name, Cooper. Let's see how long this lasts.
What's going on, fellas?
What's up, Justin?
So, what is this about? I'm not familiar. I just saw the flags of Israel, Palestine, Ukraine, China. I think that's Russia.
There's no Palestinian flag up here.
Well, then what's the one next to Israel in the United States?
Wait, hold on. Let him guess.
Iraq.
Which one do you think it is?
It's Iraq.
Yeah.
Close. You did close.
You got a couple letters there. You got 3 of the letters correct in that word.
Is it Iran or Iraq?
It would be Iran.
Okay, so I want 5 for 6. All right, that's still passing.
There's 4 letters in Iraq.
No, but I got 3 of them right. No, I'm saying like I got 5 out of the 6 countries right.
You didn't say Russia, man.
See, I don't like that you guys want to accuse me of saying the N-word. I don't say that word.
Yeah, I press X for doubt, man.
What up?
Press X for doubt.
Yeah, I definitely think you say it.
Awesome.
You know.
So
What?
we're talking geopolitics, like the ins and outs of the conflicts and what's going on and stuff.
Okay, I'm pretty educated on this topic, so.
Oh, do tell.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a litmus question, man?
So I heard Israel is bombing Palestine a lot. Is that true?
No, where'd you hear?
Wow,
that?
you are a master of the obvious, my man. What degree did you get?
Really?
Wait, you said you were educated on this stuff, but you don't
I am.
know.
I just said Israel is bombing
Oh,
Palestine.
you can't read that at all. Fuck, I gotta change that.
Wait, hold on.
Do you know why?
Yeah, hold on.
bombing Palestine?
Do the Palestinians know about this?
Yeah, well, hold on. Let's ask him. What bombs have landed in the West Bank?
Bro, I think Cooper wants to come up, bro. So does Trey.
No, we know. We know. But again, Justin, can you please tell us what bombs have fallen in the West Bank?
Like what type of bombs?
Well, just bombs in general that hit the West Bank, because you said all of Palestine. So which ones?
Well, not all of Palestine. Really, just the Gaza. Aren't they fighting over the Gaza Strip? I learned that freshman year.
What year did you? Wait, hold on. What year did you go to freshman year? Like 2023?
Yeah, I'm a junior now, so yeah.
You're in high school still?
What's up?
You're in high school?
Junior in college.
Ay.
Why is it so blurry? Why is it not?
But anyway, and then Ukraine, Russia, that's still a pretty big deal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yo,
tell us
sure.
more and enlighten us.
All right, wait, do you guys not? Okay.
No, we don't know actually. We're just kind of we're in
all
the.
right. The United States, I'm pretty sure would have beef with Iran. Donald Trump, he made a few tweets about that, and then.
Well, no, we only got we have poultry with Iran. That's okay.
Okay, well then.
No, Justin,
Yeah.
we know about Iran, U.S., but we're pretty much in the dark about Ukraine, Russia. Can you?
Really, you guys didn't know about that? Okay, well.
Not really.
Oh my god.
I heard they're just fighting over like I don't know, back freshman year in high school, which I don't even know how many years ago that was. My teacher told me that Ukraine, they got a lot of farmland, so that could be a reason.
Justin, what year were you born?
Let me think. So I'm 20.
No. You don't have to think about that. What year were you born, Justin? Get out.
2000.
You fucking little lie. Hold on, let me think. What year was I born? He was trying to do math. He was trying to do math. Yeah, I'm educated on this. Doesn't know anything.
I love how they can't just go 2000. Like, just add a
He said
2000 or a 9.
He said 2002. Chill. I knew my stuff.
Yeah, let's see what Cooper wants.
I wonder.
What's up, What's up, Cooper? There it is. There's Justin in the background. That was Justin in the background. Who's this? Is this one of them?
No, it could have been Trey in the background.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my God, it's a real person. What's up?
How are you?
I'm doing okay. Trying to unfuck my font because you can't fucking read it.
See, he
I
said
could
the
read it.
N-word and now your viewership skyrocketed.
Yeah. Why is it not?
I like your background, by the way.
Thank you. Let's see. Just this.
That's good. Except you can't see the expert.
What? Why is it?
There we go.
Israel consumed it. Of course they did.
That's perfect.
Oh, Justin, you're not coming back up. I saw what you said.
Wait, but I know Justin. He's pretty chill.
Just say it, bro.
At this point, just get it over with.
Wait, get what over with?
That's a dude. That's not even a girl.
I am a female. What is your problem? What did I do to you?
Okay, Kaden, what would you like to say about the topics then?
Oh, I don't know. I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Oh.
And anything else?
No, I'm not. I don't know any of them. I'm not a part of their group.
You just said
you
Justin.
knew that.
Okay, bye-bye.
You go to Boston University. I'm sorry.
I didn't say that. Someone in the background did. Cooper, you still can't say it on the stream, even if it's someone in the background. Hey, Joe.
Hey. I just want to say, Army, you're a stupid Armenian.
What?
Fucking Joe.
No, that's Joe. Let him up.
Wait, why'd you get rid of Joe? Who got rid of Joe?
I didn't drop him.
I think he just left. I think he just left. Joe came up to insult you and then left.
Cooper, I slapped him after he said that. I thought you said you didn't know Justin, Cooper.
It was 4 people all at once. Was like, you requested to come up, all young. Oh yeah, I know about the topic. What do you know about it? I don't know.
They got farmland.
You know, there's a war. It's been going on. You know.
How old are you? What year were you born?
Oh, let me think. They all requested him in the same. Okay, we haven't had a Trey. We haven't let Trey talk. Let's see what Trey has to say.
What's up, shrimp?
What the fuck? What's up,
Say
Trey?
hi to Cooper for us.
How's it going?
Is that Justin or is that Cooper? Which one is it?
It's Justin, bro. I fucking.
Nope, no, that was it. That was an N-word coming. That was an N-word coming.
I was
Get the fuck out of here, you children. Kaden, why do you want to come back up? You said you didn't even know anything about this stuff. I like how Trey had zero OPSEC. Just immediately ratted them out in the back.
Zero OPSEC.
Is that Justin in the background? Yeah. No. Is that Cooper? No, it's Justin.
You sent me a picture, Iron.
Iron? Where's Iron? Is he in the chat? Oh, Iron, get up here. You have a question? Cool. Ask your question, Caden. Iron, dude, that video you sent.
Just now?
No, the one of the recording.
Oh, did you listen to it?
They told him to leave? They let him leave?
I just sent you another video though that I made.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh no, what is it?
It's good.
Hey, Iron, were you here for the Japanese commercials earlier?
That's what that was.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Honda Cars Okinawa. Were you in the army? No, I was in the Marine Corps. Have you been missing around? But I've been busy with work. I have been working every fucking day of the week. Finally got a day off.
His OnlyFans page is blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
Only feats.
Meatslingers.com.
Cyber. Cyber's like, what's going on over here?
Caden, bruh, please.
Your question was, were you in the army? Which flavor crayon is the best? Red.
Yo, what's up with this Caden? What's wrong with this person?
Oh, so we had Trey, Cooper, Justin, and Cade. Yeah, Trey, Cooper, Justin, and Caden all try to join at the same time. And we know that at a bare minimum, Cooper, Trey, and Justin are all in the same fucking room. It's just a bunch of kids yell shit in the background.
Going to say the N-word.
Nice.
I don't know about Caden, but Caden immediately was like, oh, I know Justin. He's chill. You should let him up. We let one of them up, and then you could hear others yell in the background. And then we let one of them up. And I was like, hey, is that Cooper in the background? He goes, no, it's Justin. He just immediately threw himself under the bus. And one of them, we were like, hey, what year were you born? He goes, oh, hold on. Let me think about it.
That doesn't sound all that suspicious.
Show the kids.
You had to know the context, Iron. Okay, let's see. Kaden says she has questions. Let's see.
Lessons.
Hold on.
Okay, I promise you I'm not with them, but I have a question about the doctor tree.
About the what?
The military
What?
doctor tree, right? That's what it says.
Doctrine? Doctor?
Wait, what does that word mean then?
Yo, be nice.
Doctor tree? What do you...
The doctrine.
Are you
I
saying
thought that meant like you're like
oh, doctrine. Doctrin. No, that's like doctrine, not doctor tree. Doctrine is like procedure, like the way you conduct something or the standard procedure to which you do something. So like military doctrine for this context would be like how the United States conducts warfare or how our enemies conduct warfare. Like, hey, combined arms warfare, or the way we use our planes and how we integrate them with interacting with
kind of like the broad umbrella standard operating procedure.
Oh, because I was just curious because I want to be like in the military, but like nursing. Like I don't, yeah.
Oh,
Caden,
you're thinking
I think
of
the
like
Navy
medical.
is the perfect place for you.
The what?
The Navy.
Okay.
Yeah.
He become
Well,
a Navy
that's all.
corpsman.
And I promise the only reason why I said that I knew him was because he was from the last live that I was in, and yeah, he did the same thing. But
wait, which
I
one?
don't.
Which one?
Did they follow you
It
for
was
Mad
Journeys
Slides?
live. It was Journeys live.
Oh.
No. Which
I
one
don't
of
know
the
who
three
Journeys.
do you know?
All of them.
You
They
just
were
said
all
in the
there.
chat you didn't know any of them.
No, I don't know them like that, but they were all there, and they all did like joined up and like trolling and stuff.
Wait, do you mind me asking? Are you like throwing accusations out like spaghetti on a wall, hoping one of them sticks and we don't notice the other ones?
What do you mean?
Well, because you made a lot of contradictory
Also,
statements.
Are you over 18? Because you sound very
Yes, I am. I'm 18.
Caden, what year were you born? Quick.
2007.
At least she was able to respond. Trey was like, "Oh wait, I gotta think about it." Justin was like, "I gotta think about this."
And I'll give you the date and everything. 10,
No,
10,
you don't have to
2007.
dox yourself.
Does that make you feel old, Anthony? That a 2007-year-old
About your mother's maiden name.
Your mother's maiden name.
Why do you need to know that?
Your elementary, the name of your elementary school, your first pet's name.
Just cut the middleman out. What's your fucking social security number?
You know what's crazy is that I actually got my
Social
identity theft, so I can't give you that.
I got my identity theft. Got it.
Wait, I got my identity stolen when I was 15.
Me too.
I've had it happen like 4 times.
Really?
I've got a couple of new ones.
Cyber, you're gonna love this. 6 months into the fleet, I get a letter from the DoD saying, "Hey, we may have leaked all of your information." It's like, all right, thanks.
That sucks.
That's why you shouldn't have never went fucking Marines, man. Go Army.
It was the
They pay for
DOD. It wasn't
retirement.
even the Marine Corps. It was the DOD.
Did you
I
apply
feel
for a
like
mortgage through 'em?
my uncle, he what do you call it? He studied in the Marine Corps, and he did like the training and stuff.
Fuck does that mean?
Like that means he wasn't like committed to like if they needed him, he wouldn't go, but like he wanted to be like training.
He's a weekend warrior, Anthony.
I
don't know what that means,
maybe.
but yeah.
Did he go to do stuff for the Marine Corps once a month?
I have no clue. I'm not that
Did
close
he just
to him.
so when did he tell you? Did he tell you this stuff?
Yeah, he said that he had to go like into the base and stuff. I don't know.
That information is absolutely fucking useless.
So either he's a reservist or he was lying for clout points with the family.
Well, he went
Dude,
to like
family
train
stolen
and
valor
stuff. I don't know.
is fair game.
That's what he said.
Maybe he was just LARPing.
totally legit to steal valor from your family.
And you're a war veteran. I saw it with your video against the police
My
department.
uncle or my great grandfather was in the war, World War II.
Yep,
There was like
mine won it.
90 million other people's great grandparents.
Yeah.
It's not much of an achievement.
Yeah, the
Motherfuckers
world's
got stuffed
population,
into
like
boats
20%. So the thing is when I listen to people go like, my grandparent was a part of World War II, or my great grandpappy went served in Germany.
Grandpappy.
Yeah, I know. That's how 90% of the corn-fed people like Justin sound. But like they forget that like fucking 120 million people at that time
Yeah.
served in just combat roles. We're not talking
I
about
just thought it was
non-combat.
Dude, we
cool
need
that
to
my
get that shit
grandfather
going again.
like was in the army. I don't know.
That was good times, dude. We were really doing our thing.
Yeah, if you were white
on
and
that
straight.
World
Call
War,
it what you want. We still celebrate it every fucking day.
Oh, what the fuck?
well,
Oh,
that was much better for a second.
Army, this is like your glasses. This is you without glasses. This is you with
Whoa,
glasses.
that's trippy.
Honestly, that's 100% facts. Like,
you negative 12 having ass.
Yeah, well, it's 3:27
Logitech
in the
one.
morning, so I think I have to go to bed.
All right.
I'm getting
standard time.
baptized. I'm getting baptized tomorrow, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
I
good night,
literally
Kaden.
am.
wait. Which denomination?
I don't.
You kicked her?
Pescatarian.
She said she had to go. She's gonna get baptized.
Dude.
Oh, she followed you.
Hold on. On the World War II note, I do have 2 sets of rice cookers, and I've named one Fat Boy and one Little Man. Or one Fat Man and one Little Boy.
The B-29 exhibit for the B-29 that dropped one of the for the Enola Gay, the one that dropped one of the bombs, had to get closed because people kept putting sticky notes on it. And on the sticky notes they would draw rice cookers.
I legit have a pair of
When
rice cookers.
When I was in school and our history teacher revealed that the name of the plane was Enola Gay, my classroom fucking lost it. Because apparently that's the funniest thing to a bunch of 16-year-old boys.
Yeah.
Oh, my neck.
Because you got to think about it, my man. For
Gay.
like a culture that really repressed gay people at the time, they had the biggest gay bomb.
I mean, my high school books, my junior high books were like, you open to a page and at the bottom of course it says turn to page 50, and then you go to that page and it's like turn to page 25 again. You go to page 25, it's just a penis. Or it just says you're gay. Huh?
Question for Anthony for the rest of the guys.
Mm-hmm.
Which country of the European Union you think is the most communist country?
The EU, Yugoslavia.
No, they're not in the EU.
I don't follow fucking EU politics anymore. They're bitching about the fucking deportation camp.
Wait, why did you drop him?
Wait, who?
Arby, why'd you drop him?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can see when you drop him, Arby. Why did you drop him?
Knew
It's a serious question.
Let's go through the list. We've got Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Cyprus.
It's
the most communist.
It's probably Moldova.
Hey,
The most communist mindset in the EU.
Now, when you say communist mindset, are you including people with social welfare programs? Because I know a lot of people consider that socialism, but it's not. It's just social welfare.
No, let's say more supportive to Russia.
What does that have to do with communism?
Hungary.
No, I don't think so.
Hungary's going real fucking downhill Hungary's going really downhill. Yeah, they're going real downhill internally and becoming real authoritarian, and they're quickly about to go down that communism route. If
they had an election, I think it's today or yesterday. I don't know.
If Orban gets his way,
let's just give them food because you're not you when you're hungry.
It's a Snickers.
Yeah.
Okay,
in the EU.
What'd you call me?
I called you a big bag, bro. What about
big bag?
Shit.
Anthony, make yourself on the big screen.
I'll take it.
I am on the big screen. What are you talking about?
Him?
I don't see you like that.
I'm right here. This is the whole screen. What? What do you see?
I see 9 small windows.
Oh, yeah, that's not right. It I don't even have it set up to allow for 9 guests to come up. I only have it set up for 6. I think TikTok's bugged out for you.
Yeah, leave it to America. Leave it to America.
So, Hungary is having an election now, and probably Orban gonna lose.
Okay.
I don't think Orban is gonna lose.
People act like I care what European nations like do.
You should care.
Why?
We are the closest ally that you have, yeah.
Hey, hold on.
Well,
all the polling shows that Orban's gonna lose, but before the voting's even over, he's already winning in the votes. Shocker. And shocker that he really gets along with JD Vance. I don't like that. I don't like that him and Vance get along.
Wait, who's running for president next year or next cycle? I don't even know that part.
For us?
Yeah, for the U.S. Yeah, no one cares about European politics. They've been complaining about.
Kamala Harris and JD Vance probably.
I hope not, Kamala. What's she gonna do? Say, "Oh my God, JD Vance is so bad." Is that gonna be her platform again?
She says she's thinking about it.
Thinking. I know Vermin Supreme is. He always runs.
I love Vermin Supreme.
Dude, he's like.
What about guys? Robert De Niro made a party, or what the fuck has happened there?
What?
What?
De Niro made a party in the U.S. Is that true?
Party in the USA?
Yeah.
So up in my hands.
Not that I know of. Robert De Niro also, with his political opinions, is kind of just a moron.
Yeah, no, he's not part of the Democratic Party.
Stick to movies. Yeah.
Are you thinking of fucking RFK, man? Who made the, what was it? Fucking We the People Party?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that familiar. That's why I'm asking.
Is there any news we missed so far?
Yeah, Army's been secretly lying about being bored.
He reposted on Twitter or through social
Mm-hmm.
that an article that claimed that the United States may conduct a naval blockade of Iran. I didn't see that until I saw the article first, and then I saw him repost it.
Someone is remaking the Animal Farm movie, but they're making it anti-capitalist instead of anti-communist. Oh my god, it's got to be a comedy.
How can they?
I don't think they understand the concept of the movie.
I definitely can say they don't.
When the peace talks in Iran started, the Ukrainian drone operators, when they returned to Ukraine, the media stated that Ukraine was responsible for ending the war. Their drone operators.
Let's see. Oh, more videos of Hassan abusing his pets. Nice. I saw there was an Asmongold video where it was like, damn, imagine working your entire life to become like a political pundit and be known in politics, like as a political streamer, and when you type in your name, the first thing you see is animal abuse. I studied that at school. Propaganda 191 101. All right. Released footage of U.S. airstrikes on Iranian targets, sort of chronologically. Damn, a 9-minute video of airstrikes in Iran. Let's go. This rocket's cooking off.
You're gonna be restricted again.
Nah. Oh, there's the man with the hammer. What do you think was gonna?
The Hungary election now is very important for the war in Ukraine.
Yeah, Orban needs to fucking go. Orban needs to lose. Can we sink Ireland? Do anyone have an idea what that would take? Can we just sink Ireland?
Why Ireland, man?
Ireland's just a bunch of terrorists.
The freedom fighters get it right.
Iran, you say Iran.
Ilhan Omar went on Hassan Piker's stream last night.
Who?
Ilhan Omar, the Somalian congresswoman who married her brother to get citizenship.
What?
Is that the one who was yelling about rice and bananas or some bullshit?
No, that was one of her people, though.
But Sam, I didn't realize I was muted. All we gotta do to get rid of Ireland is take away their potatoes again.
Again. Is the show Lost based on Ireland? I don't.
Anthony, question again, very important. Do you think that EU gonna attack Belarus in 2030 or 2031?
Well, the EU as an economic alliance, I don't think the EU itself would militarily attack. I think that, but like, why would they do that in the first place? Even if they,
Hidista, where are you from?
I'm originally from Bulgaria, man.
Where are you from now?
I am now working in Denmark.
How do you feel? What are your thoughts on the Ukraine war?
Well, same like the most European leaders. I very much support them.
Wait, who's them? Who do you support? Because you said you support
Ukrainians.
Ukraine, yeah.
Oh.
I have veteran from Ukraine at work. Maybe I have to speak about getting an interview with him. It will be nice.
What are your
He
thoughts?
has been
on...
3 years in the war from the beginning.
What are your thoughts on the war in, Israel, Lebanon, Israel, Iran, U.S., Iran?
Well, Iran is a fucking terroristic regime, man. I have video from Amsterdam where Iranian people protests against the regime. So I know how terrible is that regime. Now this war, the only winner gonna be the Iranian people. Not Iran gonna win the war, not United States, but the Iranian people, because they doesn't want this regime. And Israel is doing the right thing, bombing Palestinians.
Straight up bombing Palestinians, not bombing Hamas.
This guy's hitting all the talking points.
Netanyahu said that he's not gonna stop until kill all the Palestinians, because
When did he say
not gonna
that?
happen that
I
they're
don't
gonna
think
have peace.
Netanyahu said that.
Yeah, Netanyahu did not say that.
He said
You know
it.
what? You're right. Right? Yeah, he did say.
When did he say that?
My bad.
You realize he didn't actually say that, right?
He said that basically let's not think that now we're gonna stop the war and we're gonna start living in peace with the Palestinians. This is not gonna happen. We're gonna bomb them until everyone, from the Hamas
Are you
dies.
saying that Netanyahu was advocating for the genocide of Palestinians?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You support that?
So he never said that.
Yeah, I've heard him. I don't know where, but I've heard
No,
him.
Hristo, I do know. He didn't say it.
Did you watch an AI video?
No.
Are you sure?
He doesn't want peace because this is what he said.
That's
just
also
no
not
point
what he
to Google
said.
it.
Apart from you hearing it or not, do you support that notion?
I do. Why not?
Okay, kind of based.
Well, they stop the war, they make peace, and after 5 years they're getting attacked again. So what's the point of stopping now?
Just genocide to the Palestinian people?
Yeah, Palestinian people has to rise up and stop that regime. That's it. So simple. It doesn't do
Which
it.
regime?
Hamas regime.
Yeah, but they support Hamas.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why he wants to kill them all.
The
But
Palestinians or Hamas?
But he doesn't. He's never said that.
Maybe if you look better in the network, you will find.
No, like Hristo, he's literally just. He's literally never said that, Hristo.
No, I know what I've heard. I don't know just where.
And I'm telling you, you don't. Hey, Army, look at this video. What? You think this is Gaza, right? Look at how fucking destroyed everything is. Oh wait, that's Syria. Destroyed by Hezbollah.
Syria's always been fucked.
Gifting suspended again. Oh my fucking god, dude. This is pissing me off.
Every time you show a video.
Gen Z grows angry about AI despite continued use. I've had gifting cut off 3 times tonight. Which city? I don't fucking know. Tap the screen, guys. I don't know how we're at 30,000 likes, but there's nobody in here.
It's because you keep getting restricted.
Yeah, it's not visibility restrictions. It's just gifting.
It still impacts viewership.
Not visibility. It's not taking me off the FYP. As if I was on the FYP in the first place.
Some people were pointing out the fact that the American 82nd Airborne and the Bush aircraft carrier have yet to arrive in the Middle East. And so they were claiming that these talks are just to buy time for, I guess, both sides. Just
I mean, it could also just be misdirection of where they are and where they aren't with how much stuff we are spreading ourselves. Like how the funny thing about a lot of the higher level IRGC members is they all have families living in America or drive American cars.
Can I play something for you?
What is it?
Just as the United States would not agree to a ceasefire after the bombing of Pearl Harbor or after the terrorist attack of 9/11, Israel will not agree to a cessation of hostilities with Hamas after the horrific attacks of October 7th. Calls for a ceasefire are calls for Israel to surrender to Hamas, to surrender to terrorism, to surrender to barbarism.
How is this what you claimed it was?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bible says that there is a time for peace and a time for war. This is a time for a war for our common future. Today we draw a line between the forces of civilization and the forces of barbarism. It is a time for everyone to decide where they stand. Israel will stand against the forces of barbarism until victory.
Okay, so where in that video does he, or in that recording, does he say anything about we're going to wipe out all the Palestinians?
Well, I can find that video.
No, but that's what you were supposed to be finding already.
Yeah. I will find it. Don't worry. Give me some time.
All that was is him saying, "Hey, Hamas just fucked us up, and it's now begging us to stop."
So he used the word barbarism like 5 times. What tweet?
The tweet? Yeah, Ragnar, which tweet?
Did Netanyahu put out a tweet or something? Alright, in like a minute or two, I'm gonna eat my toast and then go to bed.
We're gonna need a toast check.
It's actually pretty good.
Need a toast check, Arby. Let's see it. Guys, tap screen, join the team, all that jazz. Oh my god, your toast isn't burnt. Oh my god, it's not burnt. Oh my god, this is a miracle. This is a miracle, everybody.
It's perfection. Actually, it's a little too
now you need
light,
to add some butter to it, you fuck.
No, it sits for like 4 hours.
Stop letting your toast sit.
No, because I don't want to go back and make it while I'm already live.
Oh my fucking god, Army. What is wrong with you?
What's up, Golda?
Ragnar, which tweet are you talking about?
He was talking about the Trump tweet.
What?
I don't know, he said he came in late.
No, he was talking about, he was playing a BB recording.
No, he said, never mind, I came in late. I thought he was talking about Trump.
Hello,
Wait,
quality.
You say kill all the Palestinians?
I mean, fucking.
Did I miss a tweet?
See, that one. Oh, Ragnar's in their quest. Shit.
Yeah, because you were talking about, you said something about eliminating all the Iranians, and Trump made the tweet about exterminating an entire civilization.
Oh, no, yeah, no. He was talking about BB Bibi said he wanted to kill all the Palestinians. I was like, where? When? And he played a recording. It was like, we will not surrender to Hamas just because they're crying uncle.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't like Bibi. I don't give a fuck about him.
Oh, my fucking neck. Jesus. My thing is just like, if you're gonna lie, at least know what you're talking about. Or if you're gonna talk shit, know what you're talking about. Like, you could talk shit using the truth. What the fuck? I'm missing my red lock. My lockout tagout lock. Oh no. Ragnar, has the school paid you out the ass yet?
Oh, I got good news on that. So after being in Washington State, we are a Democratic, very horribly Democratic, to where there's lawyers that won't even touch my case. I was turned down by 43 different lawyers. I finally have a lawyer in place that actually gathered.
What was it you were suing for? The fact that they expelled your child for you making a video going, what the fuck?
No. They brought my child on a protest, 14 years old, without my consent. He's an IEP student. He's a special education student who needs an adult supervision at all times.
And that's not the kind of environment that any child, let alone a special needs child, would be going to.
Right, but and it wasn't even the fact that they took him; it's the fact that they did it without my knowledge or notifying parents. When that's against the law in Washington State, we have a parental civil rights I-2081 that protects their parents against situations like this. Exactly. So anyway, I digress. We gathered 13 of us for a class action lawsuit.
I mean, didn't they also get mad at you and like expel him because you made a video on it?
Oh, they were all big mad at me. I had kids threatening my child, took him out of school. Some kids tried to kick it in his mother's apartment door. So I got all that happening. Pretty crazy shit.
Nice.
So I will be speaking at the. So I've been speaking at the school board meetings twice. Now I will be speaking at the city council meeting. Next meeting, I think it's next month.
Very nice. How much are you guys suing for?
Well, that's the thing. He's still putting together the case. We got 13 of us, so it's a class action lawsuit. It's going to take a long time. It's going to be a few years before we even get anything close to settled.
Well, good luck with that. I hope they lose all the money. It's fun when people make stupid decisions and loses their money, and then the taxpayers suffer.
Right. There's that part. And also,
did you hear that? I don't know if you know much about California. Riverside, I think it's Riverside, is about to lose a lot of money for the taxpayers because the chief of police decided he was going to tell 3 veterans, just flat out tell them, I'm firing you because you have disabled veterans license plates and I can't see any disabilities. Therefore, I think you either lied to me to get hired or you lied to the VA to get benefits. So you're fired. And they went, oh, hey, this lawyer wants to sue you. And the city went, oh God, fuck, stop, settle. Their lawyer went, no, we're not settling.
Yeah, it's craziness.
They didn't have access to their VA records or medical records at all. They had never even asked for like accommodations for disability because like you could have shit that's fucked up with you but just not be like physically disabled. But all of them were rated at 100%, and they had disabled veteran license plates. And like I said, his thing was he accused them of either lying to get the job and that they were in fact disabled and they couldn't do the job, so they shouldn't be police officers, or they had lied to the VA and were fraudulently collecting disability.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, speaking of all the fraudulent shit, we have over 40 Somalian daycares here in White Center, Washington. It's a very small city here in Washington State. I will be within this next month. I'll be going to each and every one of them. I'll be the next Nick Shirley out here in Washington State because there's over 40 of them. Very weird. And there's no and as White Center, I don't know if they know it's my city or my state. Very, very gang ridden. This is one of the highest PPO violences out in the states besides Chicago and all those other Democratic ran cities and states.
No, I let you up, Gold. I saw you in the requests.
Okay, thank you. What's up, Sam?
Chilling. Hammer, do you want to come up and say something controversial so we can get people in here? My algorithm's fucked.
A fucking hammer. You talking about Hebrew hammer?
Yeah. Oh, what is if Hammer comes up, does Dragnar come out? Oh my God! Show up to one of the school board hearings as Dragnar. Dude.
That would mean I'd have to actually put on makeup.
I feel like that'd be really funny though. You'd throw them for such a fucking loop because now they wouldn't know what the fuck to say to you.
See, these are the Western values that Russia's combating in Ukraine.
Wait, the Western value of trolling the shit out of people on the left?
Mm-hmm. And the left itself.
You know, Ragnar, they don't have that filter anymore.
Oh yes, they do.
All right, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
See you. Touch grass.
What is this?
Sam, I'm hanging out with Anushka and Keyline. We're having a slumber party.
I heard. Oh, my fucking back and my neck are just fucked. What the fuck?
Come back, come back.
Where the fuck? I looked away and I looked back and you're just popping your face in.
Listen, it's never left, bitches. It's never left.
Oh my God.
I love it. Well, Sam, if you want to make your life interesting, you have to talk.
The problem is no one else has been saying anything the whole night, and the
I know,
news
but
has
what are
been
you
really
reading?
slow.
At least, like, tell us what you're doing.
I'm
narrate
flipping
your life.
through personal stuff. I've been going through the news. We've gone through the news like 4 or 5 times. There's been no updates to fucking anything. Like the biggest update we have is, hey, the ceasefire is going, but nobody's wanting to negotiate with each other. That's basically it. That's it.
What are your projections going forward?
We're going to continue bombing Iran
What about
until
like,
Trump gets bored.
What about Karg Island and all that shit?
It's not a thing that we need right now. It's not strategically viable, and it doesn't really help us at any point right
What
now.
about getting control of the strait?
I mean, doesn't matter for us. The rest of the world could suffer for all I fucking care. As long as American interests aren't harmed, I don't care.
I think it's more the what's it called, stock market and gas prices and shit.
Yeah, but that we are going to be a lot more insulated and better off than the rest of the world.
I know, I think, but that's what people are angry about, so I think that's what he's trying to...
We warned them to diversify and not become so dependent on shit, and they didn't listen. They've all complained about the IRGC in Iran. None of them have taken any action. Yeah, that's literally it. Like, we've been sitting here going through the news and just nothing has happened. We haven't seen any updates. We haven't seen any new statements. We've seen a couple tweets, and that's about it. It's been a very fucking slow night, and I keep getting someone keeps reporting. I keep getting gifting banned, so I keep getting taken out of the algorithm. I don't know what's going on. Digital, come talk shit about Europe.
I sent you a gift, so you don't have a ban.
You know, funny thing, thank you, but it didn't pop up on my end. It didn't pop up at all. Bro, I've had to appeal the gifting thing like 3 times. Digital, have you returned from the brain rot?
Sam, look at the look at the screen.
Oh shit, I have gum. Oh, now it did work. Thank you. Digital, did you return from the
rot? Yeah. Enjoy the rot.
Dude, Army, I called him. I was like, hey, what are you doing? He goes, dude, you need to get into Matt's live. I was like, what's going on? He goes, I can't process anything. I can't think straight.
Yeah, we allow that. We allow that there.
Ooh, Digital, you might like talking to Ragnar here. Okay. I didn't even put in the right direction.
Dude, I'm not used to seeing you not looking like a Viking. Like, it's throwing me off.
So Ragnar here.
It doesn't look bad. It's just not what I'm
his
used to.
son was expelled from school after he made a video complaining that his school took his how old's your kid again, Ragnar? 14?
Yeah, 14. He never got expelled. I took him out of school.
Oh, you took him out. Okay. So the school took his 14-year-old special needs child to a protest. Took all of the kids to a protest against ICE without notifying the parents and without parent permission.
That's literally insane.
Let me give you one step further. The teacher asked my child if he wanted to make an ICE sign. He said no. The teacher then said, do you want me to make you an ICE sign? That's participation.
Oh, yeah, that's
the whole school. You just brought the whole school of children, including special needs children, without informing parents and without parent permission to a fucking protest. By the way, remember the protest where we kept hearing, oh my God, ICE is so dangerous. I'm in fear for my life. Let's bring children.
There's so much legally wrong with all of that, just from a permission basis. That's fucking insane.
I talked to you about the Iranian capabilities 2 months ago. Looks like your analysis was wrong.
Well, I mean, I don't think their capabilities are all that great.
We've been saying the same. We've been saying the same thing.
Threaten insurance companies with the Strait of Hormuz.
I mean, Digital, you and I have been saying the same thing about their capabilities for over the last 2 months. Nothing's changed.
Yeah, the capability. My thoughts on their capabilities have not changed.
There is no more F-14s, though.
It is true.
Their capabilities have changed. They've lost the F-14.
It's such an insane argument to like.
Israel, what's it called? The F-35I got into a dogfight with one of those Iranian Russian planes and took that one down. That was fun. That hasn't happened as an actual dogfight in the air, I think, since I don't know, either 60s or 70s.
I did read today, and you probably catch me up, but the talks in Islamabad failed, but they were 21 hours long. So that obviously they were talking about a lot. You know, if you think talks are going to fail, it would be pretty immediately. But 21 hours of talks.
Do you know why it took so long?
Hours of
because they were going back and forth.
we were joking. We had a theory earlier that they're actually they're on the same floor, sharing rooms with the connected door, but they refuse to open it. So these little fucking Pakistani runners are having to
they're going around. That's so
Did you see Pakistan's reception of the Iranian delegation? They brought them flowers.
I saw that they kicked everyone out of the fucking hotel. They were like, we're using this hotel. Everyone, get the fuck out.
Like, how does Pakistan negotiate? I understand, like, for the United States, but they don't even recognize Israel as being real. So, like, how do they negotiate for everybody?
They wouldn't allow Israel there. It's between the USA and Iran. And I was listening to some panel earlier where this Pakistani guy was so excited. He goes, Pakistan is finally getting recognition. The USA is coming to Pakistan.
I mean, it could be a big win for Pakistan in the long,
them,
like
it is.
geopolitically, yeah.
Somebody asked on a different panels, what does Pakistan like get out of this? And no one could answer. And then this guy was like, this is great. The US is coming to us. Iran is coming to us. Little old us.
I mean, I don't know if Clear Vision has looked at just the sheer statistics of, well, the first 72 hours, let alone the entire operation.
You basically said the U.S. would win a direct confrontation and be able to defend against the missiles. Well, both of those are still accurate. Just because you can defend against missiles doesn't mean that some missiles aren't going to get through. Like, what? Oh, Digital, you missed it. We pulled up my JROTC chud photos.
Oh, nice.
Do you want to see what little Anthony looks like in high school? Let's see if I could. Okay, here's little Anthony. I put it up on the screen. There we go. There's me right there.
Oh my god.
Look at that stack. Look at those ribbons. Wait, hang on. Look at that. Look at this little chud. Look at me flipping my rifle. This little chud. Yeah.
Was that before you gained 60 pounds?
It's before I broke my spine.
You're so skinny, Sam.
Yeah, I gained weight in the Marine Corps.
You look
I
healthy
don't-
as shit right now. You don't look very. You look like you needed some more meals than back then.
I
You look skinny then. I think it was before before the Tom Cruise picture.
Well, yeah, that was high school.
That's what I'm saying. You were skinny in high school, dude.
I know I was skinny in high school. Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, you look healthy now.
I wasn't trying to call you fat.
No, I was lean. I was doing MMA. I was going. What fucked me up in high school was going up and down between the different weight classes. I would have to, depending on the week, I would have to drop between 115 and 145 for my weight class.
Oh my god!
That shit fucked me up
Why didn't you go higher?
because that was just my weight.
That was where you look. That's where you kind of where your
145 was my average and what like my peak was. And then when I joined the Marine Corps, I came out at like 150 something. And then when I bulked up the most, I was at like 180 on average. Then I broke my back.
That's where it is.
Then I broke my back, and now I'm at like 220.
Yeah, I'm at 198. I'm getting there. I'm not trying to hit my 200, but I always go right back down.
Zind chat, is America winning? Well,
fuck yeah, America's winning.
You know, I've never. Let's put it this way. If Iran attacked the United States and took over our skies and unalives Trump within minutes, and then deleted half of Congress and the Senate, and then also destroyed the entirety of our Navy and the entirety of our Air Force, and then destroyed all of our communication systems, and the U.S. military, the U.S. government came out and said, "We're winning," who would you actually think is winning in that scenario? Like, come on.
Even if we lost all that, we'd still win. Okay, let's be real. We're talking about the sophistication of the military we have today. We're 20 years. Civilians are 20 years behind the technology that our military actually has. So the capabilities that our military has, we're not losing shit.
And I would say, like, we could turn it to 11. Right now we're at like a 6. We could turn it to 11. That's what people don't understand too.
I love that meme.
Yeah, like it can be much worse.
We could fight. Oh, we could get into a WAR. If we can get into a WAR and never put a boot on ground and still win without any problem.
Digital. Imagine if we actually declared a state of war.
Oh, could you
Oh
imagine?
my god.
Oh.
People don't even understand.
Who GM within hours would be making Abrams within hours.
You have so many idle plans here where we're at that are ready to go. Like, if you just the tool and die, like if that's all it took, the infrastructure's there.
Dude, we're rebuilding all the factories in Detroit. Digital.
There's a reason why they have a giant new bridge going across the Windsor.
Oh God, it's like more bombs. I like this. There's so many dude, people don't realize how many factories there are in the United States. We're like, the government just go, hello, get the die out. you're making shells.
Well, it's just like where I'm at specifically, all the factories that were the war factories for WAR factories for WW2 are still here and were used all the way up until like not that long ago before all the manufacturing was shipped away. So they are still there and ready to go. You know.
How you doing, Gotha? Long time no see.
I know. I brought you up on a live, and like I am not on political lives, right? So I didn't know how.
Bullshit. You're not on political lives.
No. Now I am. But like the thing is, I didn't know that. Like I don't know Ragnar outside of doing like Zionist Got Talent, right?
Kizu, that's not true.
And so like I didn't realize like how big he is in like political spaces, right? So I bring up that video about what happened with like his son on some like one of these lives because like now I'm going to the political lives, and this guy started freaking out about you. Oh my God, Ragnar! He freaked out, and I was like, dude. I just like I'm like I know Ragnar because he's like really talented. Did you know that Ragnar can sing like every single genre of music available? And he like this guy's obsessed. He like tracked down or is trying to track down your kid's school. He's finding children that go there and commenting on their posts about it.
Yeah, he's.
I'm like, did you just say you like contacted a 14-year-old? He's like, well, publicly. I did it publicly. I know.
Hey, Kizu.
That's really awkward.
Kizu.
It's really weird.
Hang on. Germany did not have a larger economy than the United States during World War II. The U.S. consistently held the largest GDP and industrial capacity, with a wartime industrial output often estimated at 3 times that of Germany. By 1944, the U.S. GDP was over double that of Germany, even at the height of German wartime production.
You know what? That's just like China. China is inflating their population numbers. Do you know that they're not allowed to have so many kids, but yet the way they would need to produce how many kids as they say they have today, they would have each person in China would have to have 5 children within the generations.
It's almost like that one-child policy was a detriment to their population.
No, but they're saying that their population's in the billions. They're saying that their population's so high.
I believe there's I can't remember who did the studies, but there's enough evidence to support that like China has over counted their population or over reported their population by about 20%.
Oh, okay.
They're around over 400 million is what they're estimated to be. A little over 400 million.
So that makes India much larger. Right?
So are we sending India into China
now? Just saying. I don't know. Why do they do that? Is there a reason? Do they think this is supposed to be like a fear monger for the future?
It's the same shit as with their economic stuff where they report that, we've sold X amount of EV cars in order to secure outside investment, and then you find out actually most of those sales were not actually real. They were bought by the government and shoved into a lot somewhere to boost the sales of that company to get foreign investment from the outside market. It's like all of their shit's lies.
I mean, you can also look at and I can understand why like they did some of that. So they dumped a ton of money into like EV technology, and so you had like 500 companies coming in, and government was giving money out, and eventually, when you have so many competitors, like they naturally weed themselves out as who comes out on top.
Hoff raid. Welcome, people. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I get why they're doing it.
Well, you got like 2 companies now, I think, left in China that I remember what the BYD and.
Yeah, but even like the funny thing is their internal models are worse than their exports.
No, you can find tons of I don't know. They're an interesting country.
Yeah, it's just I get why they're doing it, but like they're so bad at hiding it.
Oh yeah. But then, like, do they care?
No, it's like what that one dude was saying.
They'll blatantly lie about the most like obvious thing, but I don't even know. Like, why even say anything at that point?
Like, hey, China, why are your hillsides like bright neon green? No, that's grass. Hey, what's this video of you spraying this neon green shit? No, that's grass. It's nothing. Oh, did you know that guy that was Joanna informed me that he was actually schizophrenic, the guy that was on the live, but the SGP platoon or whatever.
Oh, he just came over to Fobs and I left because I guess
Okay. He sent me the wildest fucking message last night. I have to show you.
Oh, you got a huff raid coming in.
When I sent the gorilla suit to space, they...
What the fuck? Gorilla suit to space. What am I watching here? Here, let me read this message. This is the most unhinged shit. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for the raid. Where's my message request? Oh, there we go. Okay, so his name is SPG Platoon. Hi, my name is Owen Mupherphy. MUPHRPHY. If you are who you think, you probably remembered what I talked about in that panel. In the RSA servers, my father, period. It's abusive PDF file type stuff. He bought me all those crazy combat manuals that I talked about. And also my first plate carrier in middle school. At one point, I was a sworn holy warrior, sworn on a sword, not a Bible. My father is currently trying to work for another defense contractor. His name is Michael Joseph Mupherphy. I believe that what he has done in my life is horrifically unethical, and regardless of what he's done in my life, stealing secure servers, I think he meant servers, but he added a G, and giving them to somebody, ? Who reached the books I do that he bought me, ? Genuinely represents a risk to this nation. The servers are Dell R620 10 bays that were modified by RSA and sold as part of a security solution. My father consciously stole them. They did not have the data erased. I have used the drives that were in them in my own storage stuff. However, they did come with a little auto mirroring and as SD card, but he put it as the word as and then D card thing to boot off of. I might still have the data on those. If not, I have the servers in their serial numbers. They were stolen from paychecks. If you believe that my behavior is concerning and stealing is bad, I believe you should report this to everyone on my father's LinkedIn. If you're comfortable with further communication, I will share anything you request, including photos of the servers, personal notes about my mental health. I'll even show you the combat manual he bought me in 6th grade.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, I could have done with all of his mispronunciations. You couldn't need to. Oh,
it hurt me to read the misspellings.
I know. I was just hoping that you were just gonna move past it and read it correctly.
No, because that makes it even funnier. And I read this to Joanna, and he goes, he did say he was schizophrenic last night, like actually schizophrenic. And I went, oh no.
He's literally cuckoo.
He sent me this at 12:30 in the morning.
Listening to that.
I think he sent me this while we were still on the panel, Digital.
Yeah, he was in Fobs earlier, and then he started yelling at me because they said we should have one tomahawk for every Chinese person. He said, you better watch what you say on this app, and I said, my bad, 2-to-1 ratio.
There you go. Now
then he was like, that's just not economical. And I'm like, you clearly don't understand a joke.
Clearly he doesn't understand GM factories.
I'll just mess with him. I said, like, well, we better get this manufacturing.
Better find a way to make it cheaper then.
Yeah. I said, well, we'll get the Indians on board.
Which Indians?
the billion of them that can help manufacture it all.
Tiananmen Square Smith. Oh, hey, Sandberg. You've met Sandberg before, right?
Yeah, I met him before.
Yo, did you watch the video? Did you watch my video about a dude to try to fight me in my store? You never watched that? Oh, dude, I had to draw on him, like, because his wife tried to attack. He comes in swinging on me. I beat him to the ground. His wife tries to grab my firearm off my hip, so I get away from her, and he grabs my ankles. And then she pushes me down, tries to grab my firearm again.
Grab your
And
ankles.
as
What, they
soon as
spread your cheeks too?
As soon you'll see the video, it's on my page. And I felt as soon as my back hit the ground, I pulled it. You're not grabbing at it a third time. Not happening. So yeah, needless to say, the peacekeeper kept the peace. They backed up. It's all on my video on my page. You can watch it. It's like 3 videos back. Jake can play it. What did I do? Violent criminal behavior? I talked about
Yeah, I pulled a gun on someone. Violent criminal behavior.
Yeah, it reminds me of the time I got banned from Reddit because I advocated self-defense. Someone said, "What would you do if like this person attacked you?" and or something like that. And all I said was, defend yourself. And I got banned from promoting
let me
violence.
guess. Because you supported property over the value of that person's life.
No, it wasn't even about property. It was literally like someone's like.
Well, that's usually what they say.
Hurt you, and then I got banned for promoting violence. Like, what the hell?
I didn't even get account banned on Reddit. I got full on site banned. If I make a new account, it's instantly banned. I'm permanently banned from Reddit.
On Reddit, really?
Yes. I can register a new account, but if I log into it from my phone or anything that was from my other accounts, it's instantly banned.
What did you do?
I got banned from a subreddit, and I messaged Ramon. I'm like, "That's silly," on a new account, and I'm like, "Oh, that's silly." The guy that banned me, and then I got banned for ban evasion for all of Reddit. I'll take a screenshot. Hold on.
Dude, Reddit mods are such fucking chuds.
Do you know what the subreddit was too?
Oh God.
TCG, like selling the card selling.
I'm literally messing with cards right now.
I literally got banned from Reddit from Pokemon cards, bro.
I'm literally playing with top loaders right now. Oh my God, that's funny.
Have you seen that supposedly Ukraine is using more strike drones on Russia than Russia uses on Ukraine now?
Really?
In what region?
Yeah. I was reading that about a week ago. Supposedly, Ukraine's using more of their deep strike drones and Russia's using Shaheds daily now.
I didn't know that.
Interesting. Okay, let's see. Tell me how
Samuel,
much.
Are you back home?
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
He's still being gay.
I left the front line in October and moved into instructing. So
okay, nice.
I'm nice and cozy now.
Are you happier, or do you miss being out?
I miss it sometimes, but it's like living a normal life now to some degree, and I think that's the sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I kind of want to be detached from the war completely, but you just can't. You know what I mean?
You're just so entrenched.
Pretty much, but
yeah, you can't.
The way I look at it is, I'm able to train up to 4 teams a month, and for FPV teams, that's pretty. Yeah, I know it'll. What's the word I'm looking for? It'll do more good than me sitting there on my missions. So.
Any news with the posture? No. TikTok.
You said the expert who has never traveled?
No, he said the export.
Oh.
The TikTok military export who has never traveled.
As if you weren't there.
Benjamin, is that you?
I got my flag when I was there. Got all the signatures. Got all the signatures of the guys I trained.
I'm supposed to be going to Kiev next weekend to meet with that Corey UA guy. You seen that one, Anthony? He's been doing the videos on the fallen foreigners each couple days.
I think I know who Corey is. I think I've messaged him a couple of times. Look, they signed it with the unit and stuff and wrote it for my birthday. Any news about Pakistan and Afghanistan? Nope, still bullshit. Digital. So you don't want to buy any Pokemon cards?
No, I'm actually getting around. I want to move here soon.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm getting rid of a lot of my shit.
What you got?
I had to get it all out. Actually, my sister.
You should
asked me the other
totally
day.
send me photos of what you've got.
Okay, I'll get it all out tomorrow.
Do you have any slabs?
I do. Like some awful Polish shit and stuff. I don't even remember.
Did you just say Polish shit?
Aqua Polish.
Oh, I said Polish. I was like, what the
Yeah, I
fuck?
got some Polish shit too.
Loki Grinch wants to come up here. Okay.
Hey, Anthony, what do you reckon the outcome of the Hungary elections are going to be?
I don't fucking know, but I hope Orban loses. But I'm sure he's gonna try to find a way to fucking scam his way and say he won.
I seen the protests were pretty heavy.
Have you seen that Trump has apparently said they're going to give Hungary like financial aid, but only if they elect him again? How is that shit legal in the US? I don't get it.
I mean, you could say whatever you want. Yeah, that's not how the aid would work. He's just talking out of his ass.
He's the head of state. It's like
He could say whatever he wants. Doesn't make it law or doesn't make it real. Like, and Trump says that we're at war with Iran. We have not been in a declaratorial state of war since World War II.
I argued with a pro-Trump guy recently. He was saying how Spain should be kicked out of NATO for refusing the US to use his bases, and I was just going off the thing that NATO is a defensive alliance, and not to mention the fact that Trump recently threatened to invade like 2 NATO members, and he would just ignore it completely, be like, oh, it's just words, he would never do that. It's like, he just invaded Iran and Venezuela off of words.
Hold on.
Well, hold on. When you put it that
we
way.
arrested somebody in Venezuela, and you know,
It was the FBI who arrested him. It wasn't the military. I like dude, our semantics are so crazy. We're doing so much stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about. We just conducted a lawful arrest.
Did Sandberg fight for Ukraine?
Oh yeah, he's there now.
Yeah, why?
Because he's a war criminal. He should be ashamed of himself.
What war crime did he commit? Can you tell us the exact legal crime he has violated?
Targeting of Russian civilians, targeting of ethnic Russians.
So you know for a fact that he personally targeted Russian civilians.
No, not him personally.
You don't know where he... No, but
fought.
Hang on.
He was an institution.
Hang on. When you say you are a war criminal, that implies that that person has directly violated certain humanitarian laws and Geneva Convention rulings on specific crimes. Yeah, specific rules of engagement, specific crimes against humanity, which implies that you know what specifically he did. So when I say what crime did he commit, you say, well, targeting civilians and this and that, and I go, well, how do you know what he did if you don't even know where he was or what he did? And you go, well, you know.
Well, he said he trained FPV drone operators.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
who invaded who?
And I've seen them commit plenty of war crimes.
Yeah.
Really? War crimes, but what? Like what?
If I meet an IDF soldier, I call him a war criminal.
Hey, we're not talking about the IDF. Don't pivot to Israel. That was really
was
like record time, dude. You've been here 3 minutes. That was record time. Okay, so Digital, we gotta start having you just bait people again, Digital.
And it's not based upon what you feel is the definition. There is actual legal definition.
Yeah, I understand. I'm not talking about the legal definition.
And
I'm
one was
about, I think.
Well, I mean,
what you think is wrong
is wrong. I mean,
to you, it is because we are.
No, we're going off the legal definition.
Yeah, we're going off the legal definition.
Going off the legal definition, I can't pass that judgment, unfortunately.
I'm so confused.
It's not judgment if it's illegal. If you're going off the definition of something.
Because I would say on a legal level, we're not going to discuss that on TikTok because we don't have the authority. But from a moral level, I can say yes. I morally believe.
I can discuss whatever I want.
Do you not morally believe that a sovereign country just hanging out, being invaded by a neighbor, is arguably way worse than defending yourself?
I don't think. I disagree with the idea that Ukraine's really a sovereign country.
Well, everyone agreed that for a very long time.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Russia agreed.
Russia agreed to it.
Putin himself said he recognizes
I'm not particularly pro-Russia. I don't care for either side. But
that's not what we didn't ask you if you were pro-Russia. What we said was that Ukraine is a recognized independent state. You said, "Well, I don't think so."
Internationally, but for me, I don't care about Ukraine, so I don't care whether.
But you're just like picking and choosing what you want to care about. So like, oh, I don't care about this.
No, if you're talking about from like
it's.
I'm not coming here as an international law expert. I'm just coming here as from what I've read, from what I've seen is there's a lot of the Ukrainians are from what I've read quite a problematic armed forces, to say the least. With the amount of neo-Nazi brigades in there,
what is it? Hang on. We're still on war crimes. We still have. You keep moving on like we forgot about it.
They killed like 12.
Can you
Russian
just tell
civilians.
us? Cool. Can you tell? Oh,
Russia did that just last night.
Russian civilians died. Oh my God. How many?
Clearly, you don't care for Russian
civilians. Should we go over all the? Oh, but you're not pro-Russia. Okay.
I'm not pro-Russia.
Let's go through it. Let's pull up Bucha.
Wait. Question quickly.
Let's pull up Bucha.
You do realize so far this year alone, they've talked about the civilian casualties on the Ukraine side being around 211 now from Russia. And also, a question for you, Loki, because you're talking about FPV operators targeting civilians. Have you not seen all the videos out of Kherson of Russian pilots hitting fire trucks and civilians and grandmas pushing their carts?
I haven't seen them, but I don't dispute their existence. There are Russians who've committed war crimes. I don't disagree with that.
But can you give us an example of one of these Ukrainian FPV war crimes? You don't even have to pull up a video. I'm just asking for an example.
I saw a video. I don't have the link to the video, but
we don't have to see the video. Just tell us what was in the video.
It was, I believe, a Russian soldier who had clearly surrendered. He had put his gun down. And he was in the position. He was in the stance. Clear. It was obvious to anyone that he was surrendered. And the Ukrainian drone operator just straight into him and killed him. Probably. That is a war crime.
What counts as surrendered in warfare?
I think if someone puts their phone down and has their hands up, they've surrendered.
Nope. So when you are firmly in the enemy custody, when you have been searched and captured.
But he didn't need to kill him though. And by the way, he could. There's other videos where
before we move on,
let me address this quickly.
Bring up the grenades, Saber. I'll be right back. Bring up the grenades out of the plate carriers.
Okay, Loki. Here we go. So on that, can you surrender to an artillery shell?
No.
Of course not, because it's not. That's not the same as an FPV drone because that's controlled.
Okay, an FPV drone is ammunition with limited battery, and it's a one-way warhead. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, well, he could have crashed into a tree or something if he really wanted to.
And then what? How do they accept this Russian who's 10 kilometers away from them? And
well, he wasn't. I don't think he was. And I've seen other videos.
How close do you think drone operators operate to the zero line? There is now a
no zero line, but there's other videos where there's a drone. The guy puts his gun down, he surrenders, and within like a couple of minutes, Ukrainian soldiers go and capture him.
Okay, so a difference you're talking about right now is most likely the difference between a Mavic who's been able to organize this with a Russian who has organized it over radio, and a Russian who's seen an FPV drone and be like, oh, I'm going to put my hands up. You can't surrender that. And it's very clear in the rules of war with it. It's for a surrender to be valid, it must be reasonable and acceptable to accept a surrender.
How do you know it wasn't?
How do you know? How do you know?
The guy died. He paid it. And how did the FPV? Why? So that
you don't know you don't know the situation on the
FPV drone.
Neither do you. The drone operator that crashed into the guy and killed him. How? I don't know. There is a possibility that he could have accepted that surrender.
No, there isn't.
How do you know that?
So what happens? The moment this FPV drone crashes, and now the Russian has no one there, and he's like, "Okay, I'm going to walk off now."
I don't think a guy. First of all, he did not seem like a professional soldier. He seemed like some poor guy who was just thrown on the front line. So, and he could have like
he's a person who volunteered to join the military.
Whether he volunteered or not, he didn't seem like the type of soldier, in my opinion, that would pose much of a threat to.
It doesn't matter voluntarily. They don't have conscription.
He was like an old man.
Who are forced to fight, who are just civilians with little training. Russia, everyone is a volunteer. They choose to go to.
Wait, Sandberg, there's a video on combat footage. It was just the other day of a Russian that surrendered, quote unquote, and as soon as the drone, I don't know, it turned away for a minute. The guy ran away, like literally on video. He had surrendered on drone on video. Of course. As soon as something else happened, he ran away. I'll find it.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I would do the same if I could put my hands up every time a drone came at me and I knew I'd be safe. I would do it. 100%
away for sure.
And I'm just saying that I, in my opinion, that video is a clear demonstration of a war crime. And but let's not act like Ukraine hasn't committed war crimes.
Here's a question for you, Loki. Do you know how Ukraine and Russia do that deep strike drones going hundreds of kilometers? That's the same as an FPV. It's a drone with a camera. If I'm right now, I'm in the west of Ukraine.
Yeah, but it doesn't have that destructive power though.
What? They have more destructive power. What the
An FPV drone has more destructive power than a Shahed.
No, it doesn't. A Shahed has like 90 kilos of explosion.
That's what I said exactly. So it's not the same, is it?
What are you talking about?
You said they're the same.
Okay, a Shahed is a drone with a camera, correct?
Yeah, but it's not an FPV drone.
Let me move. Yes, it is.
If a Shahed landed a meter away from you, you're dead.
What does FPV stand for?
It's like
you do realize Shaheds are manually controlled as well.
Yeah, but they don't have to be manually controlled either.
Okay,
well, the BM-35s
so here's the question I'm asking you. If I see a Shahed diving at my apartment right now, am I allowed to put my hands up and surrender to the drone?
No, but Shahed, it's not the same though because
it is. It's a drone with a camera manually controlled.
It's a bigger drone. It's more sophisticated.
It
has more explosive.
Okay, if I'm flying a big FPV drone on the front line,
if an FPV,
do I not have to accept surrender?
Like, let's say, for example, in my apartment building, if an FPV hit the window in my apartment, I'll probably be alive, most likely. If a Shahed hit that window, there's a good chance I'm dead.
Have you ever been in close proximity to 2 kilos of explosive going off near you?
No, because I've never fight for Ukraine.
You don't have to. It doesn't
Bro,
have to be
you move the goalpost so much. You're like, you can surrender
No,
to these
I
drones,
haven't been in proximity to an FPV drone going off.
You're literally saying you can surrender to this drone, but not this kind of drone because this drone.
But you
has
can't
more
surrender to a
explosive.
Shahed because the Shahed's not gonna. No one's gonna fire a Shahed at one soldier. That's not their use.
Yeah, they fire them at civilians.
Who does?
Russia.
Okay, but there's not like a soldier in the field that's gonna have a special.
So
you talk about a specific example of two combatants. You're talking about a specific war crime about two combatants fighting, and then ignoring the fact that Russia on the daily sends one-way attack drones at civilians.
No. They target.
No, it's civilians. Literally,
they bombed the church down the road from
thousands of videos in Kyiv.
But I don't dispute that Russia.
But you are disputing
war
it.
crimes.
You're disputing it right now.
No, you're
No, I'm disputing that not all
you're
Shaheds
tiptoeing
are
around it. Like
civilians.
you slightly acknowledge it, but then you hyper focus because like you don't like Ukraine. So like that's what it appears
Yeah, of course
to
I
be.
don't like Ukraine. Why
Yes,
the
but
fuck
so
would I
like
Ukraine?
you're like, oh yes, they do
Disgusting.
but this specific is worse. This is worse. But when arguably the invading force has done war crime after war crime, documented
It's not
by
first of all, it's not an
internationally.
invading force. It's not. Let's clear that and put that to the side. It's not.
Yeah,
an
let's
invading
clear.
force.
Loki.
100% invading
Did
force.
Russian forces cross over the internationally recognized sovereign borders into Ukrainian territory?
Yes, they did.
Then it's an invading force.
No, but 100%. But for me,
What?
they
Holy
did
shit.
that. They did that to save
I
ethnic
need to clip
Russians
that.
from
I need to clip that.
neo-Nazi Ukrainian brigades in the Donbass.
I need to clip
they
that.
did.
You
Someone-
do realize that
did.
Russia
They
has
literally did.
neo-Nazi
You can
brigades,
go.
right?
I've actually, instead of people in the West who've just like see this on the news, I've actually talked to some Russians. Not all of whom are pro-war. A lot of them are anti-war. Some of them are fierce critics of Putin. But even the ones that were fierce critics of Putin did say to me that they do acknowledge that one of the reasons that people in Russia do support this war is that there are ethnic Russians in the Donbass regions of Ukraine that did feel very threatened by a lot of the neo-Nazi battalions in the Ukrainian army. You might not find that legitimate, but
hey, Loki, is this a war crime?
Legitimate.
Loki, is this a war crime?
What's a war crime?
Is it, down below? Is that a war crime?
Сейчас побежит хули ебать, она по лесу будет скакать.
That video's AI, by the way.
You're fucking stupid.
First of all, you know that anti-tank mine that's wrapped around him. You need like a lot of weight.
You sure know a lot about the Russian part.
Who?
You.
What Russian part?
I'm not pro-Russia. I'm anti-everything.
I'm not pro, because for me,
but you sure
don't
know every part about the Russian part. Oh, that's AI. Oh, that can't go off that way. Oh,
no, because
sure
at first, it's quite obvious to know that strapping an anti-tank mine to someone is actually fine. Like,
wait, so if that man gets shot, if that man gets shot in the mine.
No, I'm trying to say is anti-tank mine. You need a lot of weight to set it off. Like even
how much weight? Hey, that's Loki.
Correct, Sandberg.
It's a TM62 anti-tank or anti-vehicle mine. What is the weight to set that off?
It's AI, so the video's fake anyway.
No, it's not. What is the weight to set that off, Loki?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
But it's fake, so it doesn't matter. It's a fake video.
So can you prove it's fake?
100%. It's so
prove
obvious
it's fake. Prove it's fake.
By the way, I'm not. Listen, you guys put me out.
Wait, Digital, pull it up again. Let's see what he wants to. Hang on, stop. Look, I'm not pro-Russian. Makes excuse for Russia. Digital, let's see if you can point out what in the video makes it fake.
More sympathetic to the Russian
Loki,
side
what in that video tells you that it's AI? Other than you don't like it. Other than you don't like
it.
Okay, Loki. So prove. So show us.
Show the proof. Wait. I'll let you.
Show me the video. Show me the video.
Article.
So show us.
Show us that it's not a .ru website that says it's fake.
No, but guys, do you honestly think I'm just like some pro-Russian bot or something? I've clearly stated.
No, not a pro-Russian bot. I think you're a tanky.
Yeah. What the hell's a tanky?
So, question for you, Loki, very quickly. Can you name one Ukrainian Neo Brigade and one Russian Neo Brigade? Name one of both. Name one Russian one.
Wagner had a lot of the guy who founded him was a neo-Nazi.
Prigozhin?
No, Utkin.
Not him, but one of the founders was a neo-Nazi.
Yeah,
but the one literally covered in SS tattoos that was Putin's right hand man.
I never said I was pro-Russian.
But then why did you only bring up one side? Also, Azov hasn't really been a bunch of neo-Nazis since 2016.
Yeah, because they incorporated them, now they're part of the Ukrainian army. So all their neo-Nazi sentiments and ideas have completely dissolved the moment they put on Ukrainian army uniforms, right?
No, it's because Loki,
they said all these neo-Nazis are not part of the regular Ukrainian army, so they're going to be fine.
Loki, they kicked out 95% of the unit and banned them from serving in the Ukrainian military.
That's not true. You're not in a war where you're already short on manpower.
Okay, why is it that people bring stuff up? Hey, Loki, people bring you examples and bring stuff up, and your only answer is that's AI or that's not true. Not once have you provided anything.
The Ukraine's already in a manpower deficit. You're not going to throw away 95%.
Loki, what year did I say? What year did I say?
You said 2016.
2016, correct. In 2016, 95% of the Azov Brigade, because they weren't part of the Ukrainian military, in order to become part of the Ukrainian military, they had to meet certain rules, like the U.S. saying, hey, we're not going to give you funding and support if you let a bunch of neo-Nazis join your military. So we got rid of that.
So what they did is they disbanded their brigade, and then they told people they could just join, but they have to join the regular army.
No, they did not.
Yes,
that is not what happened. The Azov Brigade did not disband, ever. Azov Brigade had 95% of their members purged and banned from serving in the military. Many of them are in Poland today. You could just go find them online and interview them if you want. But the Azov unit was restructured and integrated into the Ukrainian military. They weren't rebranded. They weren't gotten rid of. They weren't dissolved and restarted. They were just integrated.
It's just semantics at the end of the day. If you take a neo-Nazi...
Facts aren't semantics.
They are, because if you take a neo-Nazi and you say,
what semantics are.
I'm reintegrating them into the Ukrainian army.
I'm going to drop you and swap you out for someone else. Thanks for being
I want to hear his opinion of Bucha. What happened there?
Yeah, what about
I want to hear this pro.
What happened in Bucha,
I'm not
Loki?
pro-Russian.
No, Loki. Loki, tell us about. Tell us what happened in Bucha.
When I talk to Russians and I say Russia's committed war crimes, they call me pro-Ukrainian. It's just like
okay,
both
Loki.
sides.
Can you just tell us what happened in Bucha? What happened?
What the hell is Bucha?
Well, I want you to Google it. B-U-C.
No, you can tell me. I trust you. I trust you.
It's Russia protecting all these ethnic Russians that you're talking about at the very start of the war.
An internationally recognized war crime.
You know all about this war, but you don't know Bucha.
No, I actually don't know much about this war. I don't really care for it, to be honest.
But how do you know there's a very specific video
I'm
that
happy
I pulled
to see
up?
them both.
How did you know? Wait, hold on. You don't know much about the war, but I pulled up this very specific video, and then you knew that it was AI
Yeah, 'cause I
and
saw it
or
on
fake.
Twitter.
You have to be pretty entrenched to see.
I follow certain pages. No, that's not true. I care more about the Middle East wars, but some of these pages that I follow that tell you about the Middle East war also, to some extent, cover other theaters of war. And I remember that video came up. But if you want my honest opinion,
Flack, it only lets 6 people up at once. Sorry.
Eastern Europe is none of my concern. I could not care less about Ukraine.
You seem to care a lot, though.
No, I care enough to think it's very problematic country, and I think Zelensky's an idiot who made the wrong decision. I still think, honestly, I was reading a couple of days ago that Ukraine gave up its nukes, and that was such a big mistake because they shouldn't have given them up, and that's why I think, like linking it to the other theater of conflict, look at Iran. They should pursue nuclear weapons because had Ukraine still had these nukes, who knows what this 2026 would look like.
So Ukraine is dumb. Ukraine's not a real country. They're being invaded. But Iran,
Ukraine's dumb to give up the nuclear weapons.
But Iran, the cultish Shia 12ers of fucking Death Society run by the IRGC, they should have nukes.
First of all, I never said Ukraine shouldn't have nukes. I said they shouldn't have given up.
They shouldn't have given them up. Yeah, I know. You said they shouldn't have given them up.
This guy, he's like, Ukraine's a problem. It has neo-Nazi brigades. They should have.
I'm talking. No, I'm not talking from my. No, I'm not talking from my perspective. I'm talking from a neutral perspective. Had I been Ukrainian,
there's nothing neutral about you.
I know I'm not neutral, but I'm saying had I been Ukrainian, had my country given up its nuclear stockpile, I'd be very upset, especially with the state of the country now. Same thing with Iran.
Digital. Someone in Twitch chat says, since he doesn't know about Bucha, bring up kombucha.
Kombucha. Yeah, wait, what do you know about kombucha?
You know, you guys could sit there, and make jokes, but then
I'm not making a joke.
No one in the world
legitimately brought up a internationally recognized during this conflict.
No one cares about this shitty little country.
You sound upset.
Yeah, you're
because you guys seem to think that like people care about this. No one cares, bro. Like most people in the world have no sympathy towards Ukraine anyway.
I mean, but then you can also say that, but no one has sympathy for the IRCG or Iran.
That is not true, but
I mean, you can but you can
look at the whole Muslim world. Look at the whole Middle East.
Yeah, and look at the Gulf nations that have on the side
all turned on Iran
supported and said, "Please finish the job."
There's a difference between the Gulf nations and the Muslim world. The Gulf nations are not the Muslim world.
Oh, I mean, but then what if I say I don't care what you guys think?
That's fine. That's your opinion. You're entitled to it.
So, like, your opinion that nobody cares about Ukraine is just statistically invalid?
I'm not. But all our opinions is all
no,
invalid.
Not all opinions are statistically invalid. That is not how that works.
So which opinion is valid and invalid?
Whoever wins.
Based on your whoever
wins.
Whoever has the higher number.
Yeah, whoever wins is realistic.
Loki, where are you from?
So by that logic, might is right. Right?
Loki, where are you from?
Oh yeah, honestly.
Fair enough. I accept that.
I mean, like not being like silly or anything, but without morally thinking about it. But yeah, might is right.
Loki, where are you from?
I'm from different parts of the world.
I don't like that answer.
Again.
Give me a specific.
Where are you from?
A part of me is English.
A part of you.
And the other part is Middle East.
The other 99% is Pakistani.
Hey, Loki, is your family tree a family circle?
Actually, no incest, thankfully. No inbred.
Prove it. Tell us which Middle Eastern country. Right now.
It's North African. I don't want to go more than that.
I've used Loki's line as well. Usually I say I'm 95% Australian, but I'm African where it counts.
Trust me, you're in Africa where it counts. But all I'm saying is, even like this ad hominems, which is really kind of pointless, because they were trying to have a civilized conversation. I'm not Lebanese. I'm not from West Asia. I'm from North
You're from
Africa.
Tunisia. We know.
Yeah, Loki, I looked at this.
Did I guess right?
No. I'm not tell you where I'm from, but it's not Tunisia.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
And Loki,
Yeah, I know,
really
Captain.
doesn't even matter.
Loki, I looked at the FB video you're talking about of the Ukrainian pilots near surrendering Russian. It was AI.
Dude, how do you know that was the video I was talking about?
No, I watched them all. They're all AI.
I just checked.
You watch every single
all
video.
AI. I just did. I just checked all.
They're all AI.
Fair enough.
I just asked. I just asked Rock.
I asked Rock.
It's just why do you guys waste your life and waste your time fighting for such a disgusting little country? Why?
Hope.
Well, I'm not fighting for them.
Also, it's the second biggest country in Europe.
It's still disgusting. But little isn't me.
But
Little's used to degrade, not to like describe.
But like really, Loki, like your cause is wrong because I don't like it, but my cause is just because it.
No, my cause is just because. No, my cause is just not because I like it or I don't like it. My cause is just because I believe the people that are being oppressed have a right to fight back. And I don't think Ukrainians are being oppressed. Thank you. And that's just my opinion.
Okay.
But whether you think they are, you're entitled to that opinion. But most people in the world, a lot of countries in the world, are quite neutral when it comes to Ukraine conflict.
Hey, Loki, do you think my friends from Luhansk who their entire region is occupied and their families text them and call them when they can and talk about how the Russians torture their neighbors and torture them and have unalived some of their family members and demand that they have their sons surrender or else they will unalive the whole family? Do you think
that's not true?
Do you think? Oh, I'm sure you know. Do you think that's the Ukrainians being oppressed?
I could definitely, from the Ukrainian point of view, I can understand
from just the Ukrainian point of view. You don't think from any other point of view, torturing a civilian family and telling them if they don't have their son who's in the military,
if people are being tortured, that's oppression.
They're saying if you don't have your son in the military, surrender to us or give us secret information. I'm going to
Anthony. I'm walking to Iran right now. I am actively walking to Iran.
I understand why, from an Ukrainian perspective, they believe they are oppressed and they believe they're fighting for the freedom of their country. I do acknowledge that. I'm not saying they're wrong to believe that. I can definitely understand why some Ukrainians would think like that. All I'm saying is, I'm not Ukrainian, so I'm not going to look at the Ukraine conflict through the lens of a Ukrainian. I'm going to look at it through a different lens.
But if you look at it,
I don't think I particularly sympathize with the Ukrainian cause, and a lot of people don't. Hence why a lot of countries in the world remain neutral in this conflict. But it's only Europe and the West that really care.
So the only countries that really matter, or continents rather.
Not really. I think it's a bit of a problematic mindset to think that only Europe and America matter. Whereas when we look at what happened in the Middle East conflict, especially with the oil prices and a lot of the uncertainty globally, I still think other regions of the world matter a lot. China matters, Africa matters, South America matters, they all matter. Maybe some matter more than others because of their economic power and their military power, but every region of the world matters and has its own importance in world geopolitics.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you there, but
I'm still just in shock that you're going to pretend to be so dumb you don't know what bucha is.
I honestly, I promise you, I'm not that versed in the Russia-Ukraine conflict.
But you know which videos are fake in the chart.
My reading is surface level. It really is.
No, it's not even cognitive dissonance. It's just straight up lying.
Hey, look, it's not cognitive. Time the Ukrainian army walked into a town and oppressed the ethnic Russians. I'm curious what town this is.
I don't know, but I read these articles such a long time ago. I don't have a good recollection of it. Because guys, like I said.
But I just told one town that the Russian army walked in and slaughtered the civilian population.
There has not been a single city or village where Russia has just gone in and slaughtered civilian.
Obviously not
the city that I just said that has been
in the United Kingdom.
Yeah, Loki, the city
this guy had to have been educated in like an Eastern third world nation. There's no way British education is this poor.
Oh no, it's getting bad, Joanna. Loki, the town that Digital just mentioned, Bucha, that is exactly what happened. and it has been internationally recognized and investigated, and there's been thousands of hours of video and audio recordings to prove it. Like we literally have drone videos of Russians going house to house, gathering the males, zip tying their hands together, walking them behind a building, and executing them.
So why wasn't this global headline news everywhere?
Oh, it is because here's the UN article on it when it happened. So like it is and it's recognized. Just because you don't know about it doesn't mean it's not globally. It's literally globally recognized.
I mean, like in terms of like the way a lot of people in the world know about what's going on in, Palestine.
You can't just change the definition of global.
Yeah. No, because you said this is such a big deal. I never heard of it, and I'm assuming a lot of people have never heard of it.
Okay, Loki, I have some news. I have some news for you.
You're using a
being
subjective
stupid
experience to justify whether something is or is not an objective fact. That's fucking retarded.
Joanna, hold on. Loki, on a personal level of you being stupid and not knowing something does not mean that the rest of the world did not also know about it.
What I'm trying to say is, when it comes to this topic, I'd be considered someone who's not educated at all. Someone has a very surface level understanding.
That is the first honest thing you've said this entire life.
Okay, fine. And I'm someone who has a surface level understanding. So if it's such a big
level
event,
is generous.
I think that's a compliment for you saying you have a surface level understanding. To be honest,
no.
Why don't you listen to the two people? You're listening to two people who are very educated on the topic, and then two other people who hang on, Loki. Two people that have, so Joanna and Digital, who are very educated on the topic, and two people who have actively been there and been to the front lines. Myself and Sandberg have been there and been to the front lines. What are you talking about? We know more than this.
You don't even have to be. You could don't even have to be ignorant about it. You go to Wikipedia. They have the war crime pictures on Wikipedia.
I do not particularly care for this conflict, so I'm not going to go out there.
I don't care about it. Let me talk about it.
On the preface of the entire thing of attacking the one person and said you were a war criminal, and then proceeded to go. I don't care, and I don't know anything about it. But then every single piece that was anti-Russian, you defended. Like it was insane.
You showed me one video that I said was AI, but there was another time when you said Russia committed war crimes, and I said I completely accept that Russia committed war crimes. So
but then when we gave you the examples of, you denied it.
And then you said, I don't think they did that.
I didn't know about that particular example. I said I didn't hear about it. That's not me denying it. That's just me saying I didn't hear about it.
You said, and I quote, Russia has not gone into a city and slaughtered all its civilians.
From what I thought they didn't. Now you're telling me about this new place called Bucha. Now I need to go and see if they did.
But can you tell me a town that the Ukrainian armies walked into and slaughtered all the ethnic Russians?
No, I can't.
Like you see, like how
but Russian civilians have been killed. I'm not saying that a Ukrainian regiment went into an entire city, town, or village and massacred everyone, medieval style.
Loki, do you know about the city of Mariupol?
The army brigades were oppressing and genociding the ethnic Russians.
Loki. No, there was definitely neo-Nazis that targeted ethnic Russians. 100%.
Sure. The neo-Nazis of the Azov Brigade, who wasn't even a brigade yet when this stuff started happening, and wasn't even shush. Be a first worlder. Let someone finish. They weren't even in the region that these things were accused of happening in. So they were in a completely different region. But let's talk about, since you want to talk about like the things that have happened with civilians. And Russian civilians dying. Do you know the city of Mariupol? Or Mariupol?
I've heard of it, yes.
Pre-war population of 440,000, I believe it was. 445,000. How many civilians do you think the Russians killed in the first 30 days of the war?
Of the 445,000?
Mm-hmm.
I probably maybe max 1,000.
About 30,000.
Bullshit.
See, you don't even know about it, but you're going to say it's bullshit.
Because, hold on a second. That's just not true because I did not see that stat anywhere.
And what does the Ukrainian government say about death tolls in areas that they do not control? Shush. What does the Ukrainian government say about death tolls in cities they don't control? That they don't control?
I don't know. I don't listen to Ukrainian.
So you don't know, but you'll make a statement on. They don't officiate numbers in areas that they don't control, meaning they're not going to make the statement on Mariupol. But thankfully, we have plenty of international organizations and witness testimony to provide that evidence, including the international journalists who were there and the hospitals and hospital staff who were there as everything was happening. About 30,000 people in the first 25 to 30 days were unalived in the city of Bucha, in Mariupol, not including the military that was fighting on the outskirts in the Azovstal steel plant. Since then, because you're Googling stuff right now, I can tell because you didn't know anything about this. You're rude as fuck. This host can't listen to him. Can I get that? Can I get that in English, please? I'm your boss.
I was researching something because I didn't believe you, and to me it said Ukraine did claim upwards of 25 to 30,000 casualties, but the UN said 1,384. So,
well, they found mass. I mean, there is, but they found a mass grave with like 10,000 bodies.
There's multiple mass graves. Loki, there's been reports and investigations by multiple organizations, United Nations, Free Radio Europe, Associated Press, and Reuters, using evidence from people on the ground, testimony from people from hospital staff, video evidence of like digging up the graves, photographic evidence of the bodies and stuff. All of this stuff. Shush. 120,000 is the current estimate of the civilian death toll in that city.
Come on.
Why is that so inconceivable to you?
Why do you guys have to be so dishonest? No one believes that the civilian death toll in Ukraine is 120,000.
Then I don't believe a single Russian civilian has ever died. Then I don't believe a single Russian civilian has ever died.
That's fine. That's but we're talking about facts.
You're right. We are.
Acknowledge.
You're right. We are.
That civilians have died in Ukraine, but the real number is not 120,000. That's just too high.
Says who?
From the real number that I've seen, it's like
says
30
who?
to 50,000.
No, who says 120 is not accurate? So you Googled it for something you didn't know about. You Googled it for 5 seconds, and now that's literally what you just did. You just said you were looking it up.
The numbers that I've seen.
You just said you were no. Loki, you just said you were looking it up.
I just want to point out
about Mariupol.
Regardless of how many passed away, either stat he gives right now is still more civilian casualties than this entire 10-year period before the invasion of the ethnic Russians that apparently passed away. And, apparently Ukraine is ethnic Russia.
That's fair.
Okay, let's just assume, let's assume it's true, that since this war started, a lot more Ukrainian civilians have died than Russians were being oppressed in the Donbass by, let's say, Ukrainian neo-Nazis. Okay, I concede that point. I never said Russia was moral in what they did, but I said I understand why some of Russia's justifications make sense.
Make no sense. You say Ukraine isn't a real country, therefore you're probably assuming that it's part of Russia.
That's just me trolling. Okay, if I'll be a bit more serious, Ukraine. It's not up to me or any of us.
Is Ukraine ethnic Russian?
Early pivot.
Let's have a talk.
Is Ukraine all ethnic Russians?
Of course not.
Okay. So where is the line drawn between where there's ethnic Russians and then it's Ukrainians?
I don't know the exact line, but I mean, I would argue that you mean on like national sovereignty or just like
fuck? I'd argue why the fuck it's Russia's business what happens inside Ukraine's borders. Just because someone is of ethnicity or Russian ethnicity, they're not Russian citizens. It's not Russia's fucking business.
Okay, fine. You can make that point, but you'd have to also extend that sort of rationale to Western governments and say, why is it any of their business that this happens?
Okay, I can do that. Should the UK invade America because they're ethnic Brits and they're oppressing their civilians?
No, I don't think they should. No, I don't think this was Russia's. Hold on a second. I don't think this was Russia's main justification. I think Russia invaded Ukraine because they did not want Ukraine to be part of NATO. That's my understanding.
Ukraine didn't apply to join NATO until September 2022.
It was de facto becoming part of NATO, and it was
de facto becoming part of is not becoming a member.
And it was becoming part of a Western.
Wait, Loki, can I
alliance.
So, like, they didn't meet the requirements to even join NATO. Like, there are requirements to even apply.
Yeah, but why would you wait until they join when you can stop it? I think that was a Russian rationale.
How far is the border of Finland to Russia's second biggest city?
It's not about the border; it's about how that border looks like. The border between Finland and Russia.
Could you just answer a goddamn question for once?
Because geography matters in war. Flat land in the Ukraine, which is pretty much flat land, is very different to the border between Russia and Finland, which is like forests. It's a lot easier to move an army through Ukraine than it is Finland.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you seem to think that armies are like marching through the fields? You know, there's roads through these countries, right? There's roads in Ukraine. There's roads in.
There's this thing called airplanes. You know, the thing that the French forgot about when they made the Maginot Line.
And also the one that the Russians had people jump out of into the sea.
Geography matters. If the terrain,
geography and terrain does matter, but I don't.
The terrain does matter.
Not in the sense that he's saying it.
You're overinflating.
Let's say one of these roads between Finland and Russia is no longer usable. They're going to have to use terrain that's a lot more difficult to navigate across, and it's also a lot easier for Russia to have defensive positions up there than it is down south.
So I don't like NATO, and I don't want them to join. So let me take the land and put me next to Poland, which is now the most armed in Western Europe. Like that's silly.
That's the Russian justification.
Yeah, which is, but you understand what I'm saying? Like okay, then now the justification was to not have NATO in your backyard, but you're gonna just create NATO in your backyard.
The thing is, I honestly see both sides of this argument. Like, I understand the Russian fear and anxiety of Ukraine becoming a member of NATO, even though people say NATO's a defensive alliance and it will never initiate an attack. Still, there is a real justification for Russia to be anxious about NATO expansion. At the same time, I can see why, from another perspective, this was completely illegal. This was completely immoral because ultimately Russia doesn't have sovereignty over Ukraine. Yeah. I understand both sides of the argument. I just said I sympathize more with the Russian one. That's my opinion.
I like the fact that Finland, which by the way, their military is over size. They have about a military size of 1 million soldiers, 300 kilometers from Russia's second biggest city. Yes, they can join NATO. It's not a problem. But Ukraine and their biolabs.
Wait, Finland's military is
Hold on a second. Wouldn't that sort of justify my point that Russia has anxieties about Ukraine joining NATO?
No, because you don't get to set up the dominoes and then tip them over yourself and then punch someone else for knocking over your dominoes.
Well, because Finland's never done anything.
I don't think Russia was ever that concerned about Finland.
They didn't. No, they didn't want anyone joining NATO on their borders.
No, they
period.
Didn't. Okay, fine, but they were more concerned about Ukraine. Ukraine was their red line. Finland wasn't a red line for them. Hence they would have invaded Finland.
They have numerous times.
Yes, in the Soviets, not recently. All I'm saying is you have to understand that from a Russian perspective, Ukraine joining NATO is a big problem, and I completely understand why they would be very concerned with Ukraine being part of NATO, being part of a security and Western military alliance, having American and Western forces in Ukraine with with air-to-air missiles, maybe even more advanced technologies in the future.
Wait, ground-to-air missiles. So shooting air targets out. So is the implication here that Ukraine would not be allowed to defend their own skies?
No. From the Russian perspective.
From the Russian perspective, what you just argued for is Ukraine is not allowed to defend their own skies from outside people.
They can defend them, but from probably a Russian perspective, you shouldn't be able to defend them too well in case you want to come in. Because there's a difference between Ukraine having defenses of its own and then Ukraine being part of NATO and having more defenses, American defenses.
It's not how that works. You don't just get stuff for being in NATO.
Yes, you do. Of course
No,
you do.
that's not how that works. You don't just get things and bases for being in NATO.
The moment Ukraine becomes part of NATO, there's going to be a lot more foreign Western forces in
that's
Ukraine.
Not how joining NATO works.
Name me one NATO country that hasn't had a new military base, an American or a British or a French one, pop up after joining NATO.
Finland.
Show me one.
Finland.
I challenge you.
Okay, what US base has opened in Finland since they joined NATO?
What?
What NATO base, like what US base is opened in Finland?
There's US forces in Finland.
That's not what you said. You said they get a US base. Okay.
For me, I'm saying US forces. They don't have to get a new base. They can go to a pre-existing base. But these US forces are going to come with their own weapons that are probably going to be better than the Ukrainian ones.
So
and Russia doesn't want that on its border.
Here's the fun thing about the air defense, Loki. What was the best?
I just said air defense as an example.
Wait,
like,
so
it's not like
France doesn't have
I'm using your example, Loki.
France doesn't have a U.S. base. Iceland doesn't have a U.S. base. Finland.
What was the best air defenses Ukraine had prior to the Russian invasion? I'm going to use your example of air defenses. All right, you can change your example after you're proven wrong again.
There were probably Russian air defenses that they had, to be honest. The best were probably some Russian air defenses.
Wait, let's look at. Hang on. Finland, Sweden, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Albania, Montenegro, France. Wait, what? Not host permanent large-scale military base. Yeah, cool. Let's see. Denmark, Norway, and Iceland. Denmark does have something. Let's see. Czech Republic had a base. And they want to build one, but there's no base. So seems like, hang on, shush. Actually, multiple of these countries explicitly have a policy against building U.S. bases there because they don't want any foreign bases there. So despite being a member of NATO, because NATO, being a member of NATO doesn't just mean you get a bunch of foreign troops in your country. That's not what that means.
No, it's a mutual defense agreement. I understand that.
I don't think you do.
No, it's a mutual defense agreement. But why have a mutual defense agreement if you're not going to facilitate some of the countries that you have mutual defense agreement with?
Why have a police department if the police department's not stationing someone outside your house? Why have a police department if the police department is not stationing a police officer right outside your house?
No, but there's police patrols in your neighborhood. They do every now and again.
Oh, you mean like how different NATO countries fly around different NATO airspaces, and that doesn't mean the U.S. is part of it?
Because they're part of the same security alliance. You don't have to be there permanently.
Oh, so you're right. So they don't have to have military bases for the U.S. there.
No, but they use them. And I'm not saying Ukraine would have to build a new shining base for the Americans, but the Americans can come in and use pre-existing bases. It's not
and yet,
impossible.
all of these countries that I just listed don't have U.S. forces there.
They do have U.S.
Hey, Loki, have you ever heard of Sevastopol?
Let's not be silly.
Wait. How do you know that all of these countries have U.S. forces in them? How do you know? No, stop. Answer the question. Answer the question. How do you know?
Because I'm not an idiot.
Oh, so all the facts say that you're wrong, but you know better than everyone else.
I don't believe everything governments tell me. Just because a government says we don't have our troops are not deployed, that doesn't mean I immediately go, oh yeah, okay, fine, yeah, you said it, so I believe it to be true.
Nobody said anything about deployed.
Hey Loki, you realize there have been more Russian bases in Ukraine than there have been NATO bases. Have you ever heard of the port of Sevastopol? Maybe I'm saying it wrong. I always struggle to say it.
Sevastopol or something like that.
Yeah. You've heard of this place, right?
Yeah, I've heard of it. I'm not an expert on it.
So you know it's a Russian military base, right? And it was before Russia even invaded Crimea in 2014. It was on lease to Russia. You had Russian military bases in sovereign Ukraine.
Yeah, because it was the only Black Sea port or something for their ships.
No, they have other Black Sea ports. They still have a navy in the Black Sea.
Well,
it was the only one that didn't freeze in winter. Or something.
Arguable anymore.
Hang on. So this is. I think this applies perfectly to Loki right now. It's amazing how much discourse is just them pretending to not understand things, thus making discourse impossible. Like you are at a point where when you think you've got a gotcha moment, you come out and you say you know all this stuff, but then when we tell you you're wrong, you pretend to not know, or you assert that it is wrong because you don't know about it or that it's fake, and therefore it's impossible to converse with you.
No, I'm accepting the limitations of my own knowledge.
No, you're not.
When you tell me the American government says, "Oh, there's no troops there,"
that's not the American government saying it. It's the laws of those nations. The laws of those countries say we will not have foreign troops in our country.
Okay, and you, I think it's a bit naive from you for someone who is like presents themselves as some expert on like military affairs. You know for a fact that the United States, at the end of the day, is a massive global empire, and if it wants to have troops in a country, even if the law says they're not allowed, they're going to find a way to do it. Especially when you're part of a defensive alliance that relies exclusively on the might of American firepower to protect you. There's going to be some concession.
You're just willfully ignorant at this point.
No, it's not willfully. It's just accepting the reality.
No, Loki, that's not how. Let Digital go. Digital, you fucking try.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Do you guys honestly believe the United States respects the sovereignty of some small Eastern European country? They don't. Let's be honest. They never will.
Could you give us an example of a NATO country? that the United States should just put troops in, despite the law of that country saying that they can't be there?
It's not a NATO country, for example, but
Iraq,
the Iraqi parliament. No, but it's an example. If you're not going to respect one person's sovereignty, you're not going to respect another. The Iraqi parliament a couple of years ago passed a bill.
I asked for NATO. I asked for NATO. You're pivoting on purpose. This is what I'm talking about. You're being intensely disingenuous.
I didn't my examples.
No. I asked for a NATO example because you said that if a NATO country has a law, it says there's no foreign troops allowed, that we would do it anyways, or that we are doing it anyways. So give me an example. No. I'm holding you to what you said. Yeah. We're sticking to one topic this time. That is it. One topic. Give me an example of that NATO country that we have just violated their laws.
I just add one thing to that quickly, Anthony. To add on to what he's saying there, you do realize numerous NATO countries recently have refused the US being able to use bases in Sky due to their offensive.
Yeah, like Spain and France.
To the point where we had to fly around them.
Yeah, no, I don't believe that, though, unfortunately.
What?
You can literally watch the planes on Flight Radar Tracker.
So Flight Tracker and Flight Radar, you can literally
some of these planes can turn off their flight tracker. It's not
Loki, literally, you can. We knew that we were going to. Loki, you can literally track. We track all the planes headed to the Middle East.
Stop talking, Loki. Just listen to him, Loki.
So yes, they do turn them off, but when they take off, and they'll even spoof what they are. They're not off the entire time. It just doesn't work that way. You can literally track the planes. You can track when they turn them off and when they turn back on, because a plane just doesn't pop up over the middle of the ocean. Okay, so even if you say they turn them off,
the Gulf countries insist that the American bases in these countries are not being used in any action whatsoever against Iran. Do you honestly believe that? Do you believe that the American troops and assets are sitting in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, just chilling on the ground, just monitoring radar, different radar installations?
Why are you changing the subject?
Russia.
The governments could go out there.
No, Loki, we're not changing the subject. We are not changing the subject.
I'm not changing the subject.
Yes, you are. Stop.
What governments present and what governments do is very different.
Stick to what Digital said. We're not focusing on anything else. We're talking about what Digital said. Digital, here, to prove your point, Digital. Hey, look, here is...
Yes, I know, mate.
Shush.
I've seen this map.
Shush. Hey, Digital, this is the route of a B-1 Lancer that had to fly around other NATO countries.
And it's like any type of aircraft you want to look at, like even the KC-130s, like all the flight refuelers, like you could track all of them when they were on their way to the Middle East before even anything was happening. There were people who knew that something big was occurring because of just the plane movements.
I agree, but at the same time, just because Spain and France go out there and say, "Oh, we're not allowing," that could also just be used for domestic consumption, because a lot of the populations in these countries do not support the war.
So, do you think that this map was fake?
It was not fake, but just because one aircraft did that trip doesn't mean every other aircraft did it.
We can literally go on this. Hey, this is Flight Radar. Hey, this is Flight Radar Tracker.
Aircraft.
My brother in Christ, you realize military aircraft, when they're not in the war zones, also have their transponders on, right?
No, that's not true.
How the fuck do you think we got this?
Okay,
this is no. Stop, Loki. This is from Flight Radar Tracker. So, hey, Loki, do you think I'm not going to be able to find... Stop. Do you think I'm not going to be able to find a single military aircraft on here?
You might be able to find one, but you won't find them all.
Yeah, it's because when they go into combat, they turn off their transponders.
No, they turn them off the whole time.
No, they don't.
Hold on a second. Why can't we see, for example, right?
Oh my god! The first one I clicked is a fucking...
I want to point out here.
So you're telling me that one of the F-15Es hold on a second. So you're telling me an F-15...
No. Hold on, nothing. Hold on, Loki. No. Hold on, nothing. Hold on. Right now, the very first plane I clicked on, a KC-135 Stratotanker that took off from Israel. We could see its flight path. We could see where it went. And hey, look at this. It turned off its transponder for a bit, and it's probably going to turn off its transponder again the second it gets out of Jordanian airspace.
You can literally track the AC-110s that were, or the AC-10s that were moved from Selfridge Air Force Base in America to England, and then from England on their way to the Middle East. Like we knew that they were on their way.
Look, there's currently 3,000 people watching this.
Do you believe?
Dan, there's 3,000 people watching this plane right now. It says at the top, 3,000 people.
So you believe that when an F-15, let's say, takes off from an unidentified airfield in one of the Middle Eastern countries. The moment it comes out of Iranian airspace, and then it goes into Kuwaiti airspace, that F-15E will turn on its transponder.
Bro,
it doesn't, because we'd see hundreds of F-15s over the Arabian Peninsula, but we don't.
Loki, there were recent controversies because the US carrier group gave away their positions because their planes were launching with their flight responders on.
No, that wasn't us. That was
Which they're
British.
not meant
That
to
was
be
the
doing.
British.
Oh, the British.
No, sorry.
Which they're not
French.
meant to be
That was
doing.
the French.
Wait, Ansi, who does he think he's talking to? He's talking to a guy who...
I don't know who he is.
No, forget about him. But like you've worked with these planes.
No, dude, he doesn't believe anything that he doesn't like is fake.
You guys are an insane amount of copium, because I remember there was an incident.
Dude, the fact
There was an incident during the beginning of the war where Saudi
you don't
Arabia,
realize the irony in what you just
where
said.
Saudi
seriously.
Arabia went out and said our airspace and our military installations are not being used at all against Iran for any purposes. And then one, I think, Israeli or American fighter pilot accidentally turned on his transponder above Saudi Arabia. And then there was a massive controversy because it showed that Saudi Arabia was lying.
Therefore what?
But he wasn't meant to, and that was still... the Saudi Arabia isn't part of the war theater. It's still
therefore
technically...
what?
Saudi Arabia is not part of the war theater. They've openly stated that they are.
No, they're not. Officially, they're not, because they're not part of it. They claim, guys, we're not involved in this war at all. We're not involved in the attacks against Iran.
I'm sorry, did they not get hit by Iran?
Yes, Iran is hitting them because they're basically calling it BS, and they're saying
Because
you are part of this war.
they were hitting Iran beforehand. You understand that, right?
No, Saudi Arabia didn't hit Iran, but just allowed the US to use its facilities to hit Iran.
I mean, Iran was hitting them before then.
Dude, okay, this is ridiculous. People need to stop fucking reporting. This is really pissing me off. Every time I keep getting reported for shit because people are trying to get the live restricted.
Sam,
you're
it's
keeping
also
the transponder on, that's why.
Sam, it's a lot of the AI is really sensitive and getting people for absolutely nothing.
Is that Golda Meir? What the hell?
Yes, still alive, still kicking,
let's
back from the dead just for this.
She's got her transponder on.
That is one transponder you do not want to see on, to be fair.
Why not?
I know, I'm so scary and intimidating. Boo.
No, your profile picture is intimidating. You must be very proud of yourself.
I'm very proud.
It's a good profile picture. We all
It's
approve.
great. I actually did that in real time. It's a video that I made in real time, and my friend turned it into the AI. So yeah.
Really, you and your friends are so cool, honestly.
So cool.
Ayatollah,
Ayatollah, it's representative of the future. Now Ayatollah is burning in hell. So fantastic.
I mean, if there's a hell, you'll be burning there before him. Trust me.
Yeah, good thing for
You
us.
don't even know her, and you're just saying she's going to be burning in hell.
No, because she's Golda Meir. She's back from the dead. That's what I'm trying to say. No.
So, are you willing to admit you were completely wrong about how aircraft are identified?
In terms of transponders?
Yeah.
No, because I don't believe that every single time, let's say an aircraft goes back into friendly airspace, it turns that transponder.
No one said every single time.
No, you said all the
You
time.
initially said you won't find military planes on
You
flight
said every
radar, right?
aircraft. You said every aircraft.
You said, yeah, like Saber just said,
No,
your
what
initial
I said
claim
is that I can see when the planes leave the original locations and see to where they
Some
go.
planes, but not all planes. And the planes that you probably don't see are the ones that are causing
You're talking
most
about
of
the ones
damage.
in the physical theater. Yes, they're not on.
hey, look,
when they're not in the theater.
But that's what I meant, though. Maybe there's a
But what I'm saying is that at their track, there's a point. They just don't magically appear there. There's a route that they follow, and eventually there's a point to when that aircraft gets shut off, and then it turns back on eventually. So, while they're in an active conflict or in the theater, they're not going to be on. Correct.
An aircraft
but they will be turned back on.
An aircraft can go and do a strike mission, and a sortie, go there and come back without turning on the transponder. Do they do that all the time?
Yeah, no one's saying that they can't do that.
No,
But
but that's what they do though, because turning on the
started by saying
transponder.
flight radar, you won't find military planes on there.
Dude,
Really
you
quick,
said that we
Sam?
couldn't find them, period, on the flight radar tracker, but we're telling you and showing that you can. Look, I can look at different fucking things of F8 or F-15s
in the
flying
United
all over the
Kingdom,
place.
Is Iran going to
I'm
hit the
showing you
UK?
different places, but I'm showing you different places. What this shows, though,
about war.
is an American. Hey, What this shows, though, is an American F-15 in a region where it can just fucking go over here if it wants. Because guess what? We also have, like this, fucking tankers. Watch this. I guarantee you, if we wait until this thing gets either over Saudi airspace or past Saudi airspace, he's going to turn off his transponder.
Why?
Why do you think?
Because he's approaching the theater of operation.
Oh my!
No, but according to Saudi Arabia, they're not in the theater of operation.
Just wait until he realizes.
Hold on a second. According to the Saudis, they're not part of this. Not their airspace and their military.
That is not what I said. I said the aircraft is approaching the theater of operation. Just like when we had planes in Iraq that were launching missiles into Iran, they turned off their transponder shortly after they entered into Iraqi airspace.
So they turn it off. So they turn it off when it actually matters.
Oh my fucking!
You said they don't turn it off. That's what you said.
That's not what anyone in this panel said.
Well, could you repeat what you said? Maybe I misheard.
Just 1 second, Loki. Sam, I'm gonna go to bed. Paladin's in a request. Good night. Thank you.
Okay. Good night.
Are you guys pro-U.S. intervention in Iran? That's the vibe I'm getting.
Oh, really?
Me, yeah.
Did you not guess that?
100% me, yeah.
I love shitty regimes being blown up by American weapons.
You spent 1 hour attacking me for just understanding the Russian justification, but you've completely flipped on that.
No, because here's the difference. Iran was actually doing the things that Russia claimed Ukraine was doing.
Exactly.
What was Iran doing that was so evil?
Waging hybrid warfare against the United States, facilitating the transfer of illegal assets to our enemies, aiding and abetting our enemies by getting around U.S. sanctions, stealing U.S. technology and transferring it to our enemies, helping out with illegal oil trade, helping terrorists get into America, waging terrorism against the United States by attempting
American politicians.
attempting to assassinate politicians.
What about American politicians?
Yeah, do you think?
Give a shit about them.
But we do. Hang on, Loki, hold on.
You know, with all the things that you just listed off.
Shush.
No.
Shush. You think you said why is American? What is Iran actually doing? And I gave you the list of items, and you said, "Well, I don't care." It doesn't matter if you don't care.
No.
That's great. Stop.
It's not about the British politicians.
Shush. And he said American as well, and so did I. And they've also again waged warfare by sponsoring and paying for and funding all the different terrorist groups that have been responsible for unaliving more U.S. service members than any other country.
Well, what is the first line of the Houthi
right now?
Wait, we should pull up the Houthis.
Pull up the
banner slogan.
Hold on a second.
Pull up the banner.
I
slogan.
just have.
And what
I guess you guys mean Triple H, right?
Guys,
the bad guys.
Digital, just 1 second. I just have. Loki, are you living in the United Kingdom?
None of your business, mate.
Well, no, it is my fucking business.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna.
If you're gonna sit on a panel, if you're gonna sit on a fucking panel and defend a regime that's been attacking the United Kingdom, it's my fucking business.
Hey, you see this flag, right? Hey, you see this flag, right? This is the flag of the Houthis, right? Do you know what it says?
I've seen the translation. It's like Allah's great, death to America, death to Israel,
which is crazy that America's first.
Yeah, I'm not claiming. They have real
America first.
America first,
Yeah, but that doesn't just under international law doesn't give America the right to go and bomb them.
Actually, it does.
No, it does. It literally does. Calling for the death and rhetoric against is considered an act of war when ingressed. Which we just established. They have aggressed by trying. No, it doesn't.
All right, let's see how it's reversed.
1 second. Can we just stop the interruptions, Loki? You've just said that calling for the death of America and trying to assassinate American politicians,
which ones
in America,
Trump and Obama.
Trump and Obama, but there was also more than that. There was senators. Senator of Texas a couple of years ago, there was found to be a plot against him by, specifically, Iran-backed militias. There's actually loads of them. There was many of them, but I'm still in the middle of my sentence. I'm really sorry that the middle of my sentence seems to be where yours begins, but that's not how conversation works, so shut the fuck up. Okay? I can tell you're not in Britain because most people in Britain don't have the brain capacity to speak, let alone do the rest of what you're doing.
Hold on, I need to use my pot of greed card. Hold on.
So let's just be very clear. In terms of assassination attempts, the groups that they are doing are individual Shia militias, so independent from any organized government, quote unquote, like Hezbollah. which is still classified as that, although they're a direct proxy.
Hezbollah.
They have used HRS, which is literally an Iraqi-based one. They have also got individuals that they have contacted and blackmailed in America, like Mansour Abbas, who literally tried assassinating the Saudi representative to the United States on American soil in 2013. Oh, maybe 2011. I might be mixed up on those dates. You can double check me on that one. So I'm really confused. What seems to be the problem with America wanting to get rid of somebody that threatens its existence? Let's take America's name out. Let's take America's name out of it.
Let's not go
They
there.
are. They are threatening. Are you Shia?
Here's
where the question needs to go.
Loki, wait, hold on.
No,
Loki,
this is where the question needs to go.
If I say I'm gonna punch you in the face, but you know that we're different countries. Okay, again, reported for. God damn it! Again, enough with the fucking reports, people. This is getting ridiculous.
Why don't you try restarting the live?
I've done it twice already.
Okay.
If I threaten to punch you, but I know that you and I are like fucking across the globe from each other, did I still technically threaten you?
Yeah, but I wouldn't take it seriously though.
Okay, I don't care. That's still a threat, right?
It doesn't
No,
matter.
that's not how it. There's a difference.
No. I didn't ask if you care about it. I'm saying. Yo. Hello? Hang on a minute. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think he was that British Muslim.
I don't know who the fuck he is.
For fuck's sake.
I've been appealing every 15 minutes for the last 3 hours, by the way. I've been getting gifting suspension reports every fucking 15 minutes.
Yeah, I saw that it was suspended.
Let's see. And I can't even apply the appeal on the computer. New strike added. Let's see. Let's see what the violation was. Let's see if I've got a video. Hang on. The clip is us talking about Iran trying to threaten us.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
It was criminal behavior.
Oh, for God's sake. I love how we tried to argue. I mean, did he know you're a former Marine?
No, I don't think he did, but he also was a fucking brain-dead moron for like for the last hour.
I genuinely can't believe he tried to make that argument about the transponders.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for following. We're still live on the other platform too. Thanks for following, guys. Hang on. There was no criminal behavior. We were discussing geopolitics. Scenarios with hypothetical. Okay. Time to get my appeal denied. That was so fucking ridiculous.
Wait, can they hear you talking?
Yeah, on the other platform. So I'm assuming no streams on TikTok for a while. I have no idea. We'll see.
Is it on YouTube?
The other one, the Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube one. The TOS is there's genuinely horrible. No, it's even extra bad because the clip it showed me didn't even show me what it was that would have gotten me banned, and I'm looking at it and it's just like, your live access will be restored on 4/15, so 3-day ban, but that's still fucking ridiculous. Like I didn't even do anything. It's 4:30. Like it's not even worth it to go live on my backup. Okay, well I'm gonna end the other stream real quick. So